mold rats attacking Gothy and Tobias. The party rushed to their aid, managed to fend them off, but in the process, Tobias was infected with Vitor's phase, as Tarek realized what it was, thanks to a very lucky natural 20.
Somehow you knew the existence of this like incredibly deadly disease that only comes from this one place.
Yeah, like I said, very lucky natural 20. We managed to hold that disease off for a little bit. Did a little look into some papers where we found some books about lichdom that Yushin is very curious on. Sadly, we couldn't recover them due to their delicate nature. We managed to progress a little bit further down thanks to Caius finding a stairway and progress to a cavern level deep in the cliffside, I'm assuming, beneath the manor, where we followed Lady Aisha's noises of her banging at a door and found a bunch of mutant winged ghast goblins, which thankfully we had Tobias to entangle.
Which is not how Entangle works. I ruled that correctly, but I'm just going to call Wild Magic and leave it at that.
Which, it was the first time ever use of Entangle, so it was probably more effective than future uses will be.
There you go. Tobias blew his load all over the goblins. It was quite entangling.
He's been holding it in too long.
Yeah, we managed to slaughter the gas, thankfully, without any issue. When the rest of the party then while Tarek went trying to get Caius out of a pool of water, the rest of the party and Lady Aisha met with the man that was once Aldrin Foxglove, who was now the Skinsaw Man. A horrifying, ghoulish person who, when Tarek entered the room, went and pounced and stabbed him in the gut while looking exactly like Tarek, thanks to a mask that Gothy now wears. Or carries, I should say. However, Aisha was able to literally rip this man asunder. We did learn that there is a form of lich there, though, which the only way to get rid of it will be to either consecrate it or some other extremely powerful magic, because fire does not affect it. We went outside and encountered a grave knight, who we got the name of James Castleton from. And then saw his literal army of undead that are now marching somewhere in the direction of Magnimar. The party did get a rest after Yushin successfully got us out of high waters in that situation, because that would have been a TPK right there, most likely. We managed to start making our way back to Sandpoint after Caius drank some grog and ended up booking it without telling us why. Although he did mention something about wanting to get the festival set up. So we're all very much confused on that, I'm pretty sure. All the while, we have no idea where he went and are just back in town. Caius is nowhere to be seen, and we have friends to join soon.
Indeed. And on that note, Tobias, please roll me a fort save.
Can I do the stuff that I need to, which will be a heal check and a bear's endurance on him?
On that note, I actually did some research on that. The fort save you make against disease is not all at once. It's not like a one-time thing whenever you wake up. It's basically you're making the fort save over the 8 hours that you rest. So anything that lasts less than 8 hours is not effective versus this. The heal check, absolutely that works. But like heroism and stuff, unless it lasts 8 hours, it's not going to be able to affect the disease check, sadly.
Bear's endurance might be close to that.
No, does it last 8 hours?
No, it's mere minutes, Tobias.
It was minutes per caster level, not hours. Never mind.
However, you can help him with a heal check.
I will take 10 on that for a 23 total.
Are you sure you want to be taking 10 given the severity of what's going on?
You know what? Yeah, I'll roll it, and I'll also expend a charge of my healer's kit for a plus 15 instead.
Alright, roll me a heal check on Tobias's.
I'm just going to mark off that I'm using one of my charges. I have 8 left in that. Okay, come on. Don't roll bad.
That means roll bad.
Come on. Plus 15?
All right,
27.
27.
Ooh.
That'll do it. So Tobias
Ooh,
rolling a
shit.
fort save. You got +4 to it because of Tarek.
All right.
This is against disease unless you have any bonuses applying to that.
Fort save +4.
Could I do my own heal check? That's not a no-no.
That's not how that works.
Bummer. Okay, just checking. All right,
You
come
did-
on, lucky dice. 14. How does that do?
All right, 14. Is that including the +4?
It unfortunately does.
All right. Well, I got some bad news for you.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
You wake up coughing.
Hmm. Bummer.
Uh,
Okay, I got the remove disease. Should I just cast that?
All right. Well, first thing you can after you take the ability damage. So
Okay.
take 3 con and charisma damage.
Okay. 11. 3 more charisma damage?
Yep.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay.
what's your charisma?
Now it's -4.
Your
Your
negative
charisma,
4?
the score or the modifier?
Oh, the score is 2.
Okay,
Oh,
yeah. So you're
good.
at you're at like a pig level of charisma at the moment, but yeah, you
Oh,
can
thank you.
totally attempt to remove disease.
Okay. I am going to cast remove disease on myself then.
All right. And you have to beat the
Do I need to
DC
do-
of the disease.
Okay. What do I
Yeah,
roll then?
it's a caster level check. So 1d20 plus caster level.
Come on.
1d20 plus, and mine's going to be 7, right?
Yep,
Mhm.
7 right now. So wait, no, it's only 6 because you're a druid.
Oh yeah, you're only caster level
I have-
6.
Okay, so it is a 6 then.
Yeah,
Okay.
so 1d20 plus 6.
Woo!
That
23.
Okay, so even though you do not make the save against Voral's Phage naturally, you pray to Gosray, and Gosray cures your disease. You
Thank
still are probably not capable of independent thought, though, or maybe don't really think of others as people, but that's a different problem.
I'll
Yeah, charisma. I'm just not good to get along, but I'm.
yeah.
No, I can still think.
Yeah, we're at like Pee Wee Herman level of charisma.
I'm good with that.
All right.
I will do both my lesser restorations on him.
On his con or on his charisma?
I will do the first one on his charisma.
All right, roll your 1d4 to heal. All right, charisma goes up by 4.
And
Heck yeah.
okay, that puts that to 6. You know what? I will do the next one on his constitution just to be safe.
All right.
4.
All right.
Boom.
Heal 4 con damage.
All right, I am back.
Alrighty. But then, yeah, okay, so you rested, you cast a bunch of spells, the events of the Eterna session happen, Caius runs away, you guys try to find Caius, you guys fail to find Caius, party now makes it back to Sandpoint. Party, of course, at this point being basically just Tarek, Tobias, and Gothy. We'll get to everyone else in a second, but what are the 3 of you guys doing?
So were we gonna stop on the way for the nymph, that was my thought process, is we were gonna stop to the nymph on the way back.
I was not informed of this because that's a different direction.
Yeah.
I'm good with anything the party wants to do. That's what I thought we were doing, though.
Okay, well, it's just the 3 of you at the moment.
Well, Gothy, what do you have in mind?
I'd say we take care of the captured lumberjacks.
Yeah, that might be not a bad idea. If we can get them.
She didn't need Caius, right? She just needed Tobias there.
Yeah, she just needs you.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so you 3 head over in that direction.
We probably would have done it on our way towards Sandpoint if we could.
All right, yeah. Hold on, let me just open up a map and I'm trying to figure out what time it is right now, basically. All right, so let me move you guys all the way back over here, and you guys just take the same way back. All right, so that's like an hour or so into your journey. All right, so so before you guys get back to Sandpoint, you guys get back over here. This is the map I was using. Yes. All right. So let me grab your tokens from Misgiving.
Which I need to update my stuff.
Yup. On copy.
We never got her name, Tobias.
Oh man, Caius fell head over heels for someone without her name.
Yeah. Are you surprised?
Where did I leave the Tobias token?
I wasn't there when we first met. Remember, I got transported by the grog.
Yeah, I found your token. All right, so feel free to update your hit points and all those values and whatnot. Obviously, Caius and Yuzjin, or Yuzjin's with you. He's just taking a back roll. Caius is not there. But Tobias, Gothy, and Tarek, you guys start making your way back towards the riverbed. You will find yourself there, and by the time you guys get there, you will notice a slightly different scene.
Oh boy.
Boop, boop.
Are they all? Oh god, so are they all charmed by her now?
As you guys approach the riverbed, you will see a nymph talking softly to a group of lumberjacks, most of whom you remember. However, one of them is currently lying dead in the river next to her. All of them stare lovingly into her eyes, however.
Can I tell why that's dead?
I don't think you. Why that guy is dead, you're welcome to walk over and perform an autopsy on him.
Like, I'm just saying, like, are there signs of injury or does
not from the distance. You'd have to walk over and figure out, basically. You can make a heal check at a distance. It's just like -5 or something. But anywho, as you guys come into view, you will see the water nymph there, who will look back up at you guys, look around for Caius, and then frown. You took your sweet time, didn't you?
Apologies on that. We had some issues, and Caius has well, we've had others that have run off due to other issues.
What?
And I'll just motion to Tobias and be like, "We brought him as you requested."
This is
Tobias, the druid.
Tobias. You say anything?
I'm gonna say hello there, sister. What's going on?
The nymph gestures to the area around you. You see a whole bunch of trees, but you see a whole bunch of fallen trees. And she is going to respond, "Man, that is the problem."
I understand they chopped down some trees.
They chopped down some trees? Your friend said you're a druid, Yef. Can you not see at the genocide that has happened before you? My brothers and sisters who have been growing here for the better part of the last 100 years, lying dead on the floor.
It's a shame. It really is. But you can't blame these humans. They didn't know much better.
They knew very well what they were doing.
Did you warn them beforehand?
I told them to stop.
And it looks like they've stopped. And one, look over there, looks like he's stopped for good. What happened with him?
He was argumentative. I didn't mean to kill him. I can't argue with humans. I'm not very good at it.
So if a human has an argument with where a tree is, he should just chop it down?
No, I mean, like, what's that word? Also, Tobias, what's your charisma score currently? Are you sure you're able to have this sort of a conversation?
I don't know. Well, so here's the question. Is a nymph considered an animal?
No, she is fey.
Tobias, your charisma should be at 6.
It is at -2 as a modifier right now.
Okay, so you're like worse than an orc in terms of social skills at the moment. So keep that in mind.
He's a little worse than normal. That's about it.
To be fair, it's just a little worse than it normally is. It's normally pretty bad.
All right. Well, what do you say?
I'm gonna say
because she also appears to have some serious lack in social skills.
Well, good. We'll jive well. I'm gonna say you killed this human for having an argument. These humans accidentally killed your trees.
They did not accidentally kill my trees. They came here with intense purpose to cut down my family.
They were ignorant. They didn't know
because
who
humans
they were.
Are stupid.
Humans are stupid. I agree. But you know what? Humans think trees are stupid, and they shouldn't cut down trees.
She kind of looks at Tobias and like double takes there for a second because Tobias is in fact a human.
I'll put a hand on his head and be like, he just got over a very nasty disease, so he might
I'm
becoming a
sorry
that's
to
a little.
bother you. I don't want to sound like I'm being a bother. I just want to rectify the situation that's happened here. I appreciate you coming back, and I'm responding by the favor by not charming your friends here. I want everything to go back to normal.
What I'm going to recommend we do is we release the surviving humans. I'm going to try to regrow some new trees where they cut down.
And what's
And
to
I'd
stop these
recommend,
lumberjacks from cutting the trees down again immediately?
well, either you could, or when we regrow these trees, you can come with us back to Sandpoint and have a new group of trees to protect.
Why would I
That me and my
want to
friends will make sure.
Why would I want to go to a city?
Not a city, a place out of the way. How far away is Constant's farm
It's about a
from
mile.
Sandpoint?
Yeah, like a few miles north
Mile.
of you right now.
Okay, so it's out of the way. It's not in the city then, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. No, my family farm is outside the city.
Okay. So it'll be outside the city and an area that not only you'll protect, but myself and another dryad will protect as well. So you'll know the friends and families you grow there will never be hurt again.
What is this place you speak of?
It's called Constaff Farm for now, but we're working to change it into something else.
I've
It's my
never heard of any sort of Constash farm.
it's my family's farm. It's being turned into a reserve by Tobias here, as well as a dryad we mentioned to you, Moondale.
A reserve? You mean humans won't be able to chop down?
That's what
Exactly.
Hmm. Are there any rivers nearby? Any lakes? I don't
Are
like
there?
getting.
I didn't pay attention to that.
Okay, here's
Are there any?
here's the land surrounding Constash Farm.
Yeah, the
Oh,
So
there's
it's like
rivers. There's tributaries.
there's a few rivers here and there, but none that lead directly up to the farm.
Yeah.
Wait. Where's Constash?
Constash is one of these plots. I haven't decided which.
Oh, one of
imagine-
those.
I like to imagine it's probably the one closest to town, so it's probably this one.
Yeah. So there's a river nearby. It's just like you'd have to like irrigate another mile of river if you wanted to
It's
flood
either
the farm.
that or it's one of these ones over here.
All right. Well, if it's here, then yeah, you could easily connect that to a river.
Yeah, that one would actually be probably the most likely because.
All right. Do you want to decide that? Because you're welcome to label
Yeah.
that one as Constash Farm.
Yeah, that'll be the one, and I have a squirrel literally sitting at my window.
Okay.
What the fudge is going on with this squirrel?
Hold on. How do I write text again?
I'll just freehand draw it. This one. Boop.
Yeah.
Family farm.
All right.
Oh my god, the squirrel's literally clawing at my window.
It's a sign. Tobias is trying to contact
So-
you.
Cougar Creek is not too far from the reserve.
You live near Cougar Creek? I've been
Not-
up there. Isn't that where Moondance is located?
Moondance is on the reserve as well.
You know
That's
her?
I do.
Roll me a diplomacy check with a +4 for knowing Moondance. This
well,
will
no.
determine
I have
if
to roll it, or could someone else potentially roll it?
Tobias is the one rolling this, but it's not a high
Oh,
DC because you're
God.
both terrible at social.
Could I?
All right, well, good, because that's a negative.
Okay, this
plus...
is a DC 10 check.
All right, we made it.
Okay, there you go.
I was gonna say, could I eat him? But nope, I don't think I need to.
All right. She says, I do not enjoy being caged in one location or another. I tend to spend my time in streams and wands as well as around the lakes near the Lost Coast. But if this reserve is as accurate as you say it is, and if Moondance has given it her blessing, I may swim by.
Well, you should come check it out. So I recommend we release these humans. I will try to heal the land as best as I can. And if you're at the reserve, we'll see you there. And if not, nobody else needs to get hurt.
Regrow the trees, then I will release the humans.
And so Tobias will take some acorns. I'm assuming there's acorns laying around from the cut
Easily.
trees. And I'm going to cast plant growth
All right.
on the surrounding. I think I looked in the handbook, and like a half mile is my range, basically.
Oh yeah,
So on the
plant.
next half
This
mile.
is literally the main use of the plant growth spell. All right, so
Boom.
you cast plant growth to basically everything within a half mile. Do you want to describe what this does, or do you want me to? Because this is a very magical spell.
You can go ahead, so I don't overkill it or underkill it.
All right, so basically, you guys see that scene from like a Disney movie where like someone drops one seed in the plant and like there's a blast of green magic everywhere as you suddenly see like all of the wilting flowers immediately start perking up. You see all of the trees, like all the color in the leaves, it all comes back. You're going to see like the rivers start running. You're going to hear birds chirping. Again, it's like literally out of that scene in I think it's Pinocchio or whatever, where it's just like all of the color just completely returns to all the nature around you, including onto the face of the nymph in front of you.
That should help with regrowing these trees. Now let's let these human go.
She what's it called? She blinks, and what's it called? I don't want to have to recolor all of these tokens again because we're never using this map again. But she blinks, and as she does so, you see the sparkle fade from each of the humans' eyes as he says, "What are you doing to? What the hell? What's going on? You guys? The hell's happened?"
We've released you from the nymph's spell. I need you to go back to Magnimar and never cut trees from around here again.
What are you talking about? I'm a lumberjack. This is how I put food on my table.
It's time to find another profession.
Fuck you, I'm not.
Fuck you, and I'm gonna cast Produce Flames.
Oh shit, magic! Ah! He starts running away. A few of the other ones follow suit. One of them runs over here. He's like, Billy, no! He like runs over to
Are we gonna
corpses.
chase them guys to make sure they get the message?
Can I tell if they got the message?
You're welcome to roll an intimidate check for Tobias.
You know what? Tobias has a fairly decent intimidate, actually.
Roll intimidate +2 because of the magic.
Yeah, can I aid him? And
Absolutely,
just,
you can. Oh yeah, they're fucking crapping their pants, terrified.
Oh boy. Yeah, those. I think they won't be back anytime soon.
Well, I guess we'll let them live then.
All right. The one lumberjack remains there crying next to his dead friend as the nymph looks on sadly.
I will head I was going to say I'll head over to that guy and I'll help him get the
We need to make sure he knows they can't cut any more trees down in this area.
I think I am going to help him get the body out of the river, and I will use minor magic to begin making a plot in the ground so that I can bury him for him.
Can't believe they did this to Bill. You should have seen what she did.
Yep, Tarek's just quiet as he's doing this.
All right. The nymph will will swim over to Tobias. Did I ever get you a picture of what this woman looks like?
I don't remember. So this is the first time Tobias actually met her.
Oh yeah, Tobias has never met this character before. So hold on, let me get you a picture of this woman.
Oh my god, that's a cute squirrel.
Yeah, that's my window right now. I'm not even joking. That's literally what I was talking about when I say I have squirrels at my window.
All right, so basically, Tobias, you are going to see this essentially nude elf woman climbing out of the water. Though at the same time, you can definitely see she has an aura of nature around her. Her skin is colored green. You will see that she is wearing essentially sea breeze as like clothing, and almost looks mermaid in a sense. But apart from that, she looks to just be a regular elf.
Okay.
My name is Starfish. And she will say that to you in Sylvan.
Ah. Wait, do I speak Sylvan?
You're a druid. Please tell me you speak Sylvan.
I only have 2 languages,
God
which is
damn.
Common and Druidic.
All right, fuck it. She'll say it to you in druidic.
Good deal. What
Alright.
was it, Starfish?
She will say, "My name is Starfish."
Well, I'm glad to meet you, Starfish. Moondance and I are working on getting a reservoir set up where we can have our friends grow without the influence of humans to influence them or hurt them.
What do you mean by that?
I'm hoping to have an area that we can protect to grow the way we want to make sure the influences or the corruption that humans bring won't touch this area.
That is a good idea. And she is going to, what's it called? You're going to see her entire body as she kind of leans back. You're going to see her entire body turn into like a jet of electricity, and it's just going to boom as like a lightning bolt hits the water, and she is gone, leaving a single leaf at the base of Tobias.
Fancy.
Bitchin'.
You look at the
Oh.
leaf.
Oh, I'm absolutely going to inspect the leaf.
All right, this is a scroll of Gosray's trident.
Oh,
Ooh.
a leaf that is a scroll. That's freaking cool.
It's a pretty big leaf. But yeah, this is a spell called Gosray's Trident. You can cast this. It creates a giant-ass bolt of electricity in your hand. You can stab people with it. And it does electrical damage. And it lasts 1 minute per level.
1 minute per level.
Druid
Okay.
spell?
It's a cleric and druid spell. Though obviously you have to worship Gosray to use it.
I think you just learned a new spell to start preparing, Tobias.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, can I learn that as a spell?
You already do.
Hell yeah. Okay. Wait, so I can learn scrolls?
Oh no, as a druid, you already know all of the druid spells.
I think that you now know how to.
I'm just saying now you have what's it called? I'm reminding you that this spell exists.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh
Killer.
my God, Pearl, stop clawing at my window. It's like chirping at my window.
Well, give him some seeds. They'll go away.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah.
I am not doing that. This thing is like trying to scratch through the screen, and if I open that window, it's gonna run in and attack.
Alright, so as the party is distracted by nymphs, and also, I like to imagine there is literally a squirrel currently chasing, annoying Tarek, and he is physically chasing it around in a circle.
This is why we need the Bartarians, Tarek.
As Tobias is having this conversation.
I'm starting to see your point at this point. Oh my God, I'm not even joking. I'm starting to agree with the squirrel massacre at this point.
All right, and as the party is being distracted by that, we are going to change our course way over to Magnimar, where Caius and Raza, what do you guys say to the giant metal god in front of you?
Wait, excuse me, what? Excuse me, what?
Yeah, so Raza, you have now woken up from your rather hard landing, as it were. The equine that you were riding is just barely making her way to the feet. And, actually, would you two like to describe your characters to each other? Because we have new people.
Yeah, I'll go
Sure.
first. Am I coming through clear?
Absolutely.
Perfect. Okay, so you see a drow elf running towards some water as he calls to his god Gosray to save you from your descent to death with the familiar rider, or familiar mount, should I say. I am like 5'10", I think.
Something like that.
Yeah, I got red eyes, slate gray hair. I have robes that look like they're made of fire, and I'm decked out in a bunch of magical items.
All right.
What about you, Raza?
I'm a dwarf monk. I have green eyes and a red mohawk, and for the rest bald and a big beard. I'm riding a unicorn at the moment.
Yep.
What else is there? I just got teleported over the city, got shot at, and I'm going down. Mayday, mayday.
Indeed. So you see Caius pray to his deity, creating this massive blast of water underneath you. Caius, or rather Gazre, grabs you and deposits the three of you in a massive splash right back onto the dock. The inn nearby is both shocked and amazed at your nonsense. But looking around, you see, namely, the cause of the commotion. You see two dead cultists still holding their pistols in their death grip, of one of whom currently doesn't have a skull anymore, and one unconscious cultist that Caius drop kicked. In addition, next to the two, you're also going to see this woman. I think I sent you a picture of her. But just to reiterate, you see essentially this giant, she looks to be maybe like 7 foot tall. She has metallic flesh. She's wielding two incredibly well-made longswords. She has incredibly giant metal wings, and she seems to be moving almost mechanically. This like weird angel creature. You got that picture I sent you, yeah?
The one that you sent to us in the chat.
Yeah, I sent each of you guys this picture. How do you guys react to this?
Okay, so I'm pretty sure the last thing I said in Eterno was I was asking her what was going on, like specifically, like what happened to Katrina Binder.
The woman will turn to Caius and respond, "Well, she died. Isn't that the same reason you're here as well? To avenge her death?"
No, to be honest, all I heard was fighting from the other side of the portal, and then you screamed the Binder girl.
Well,
I thought
yes.
you were talking about Shayla's.
No, I'm talking about Katricia, Shayla's sister. She was a good friend of mine. I'm terribly, terribly sorry to hear about what happened to her, and I thought I'd do some investigating.
Well, now that I'm here, could you fill me in? What happened to her exactly?
What happened to Katrine? Oh, I thought the sheriff told you all about that.
I haven't been very coherent as well. So
Mulch. Complete mulch.
The murderers?
No, Katrine, but also the murderers, hopefully.
Sounds like I have talking to with the rest of the group.
I did a bit of scrying on my own, and, well, these fellows smelled of her, or whatever it was that killed Katrina, and, well, I called one of my old friends, and she kind of gestures to the body in front of her, and decided to give it a bit old romp, wouldn't you say? I haven't felt this alive in years.
I did. Do you know anything about Aldrin?
Who's Aldrin?
That one cultist recognized me and mentioned the skin saw man.
Oh, no, skin saw cults. They're followers of Norgaber.
Oh my god!
Seems like I have some research and looking into do for myself as well.
Isn't that who killed Katrina? I was under the impression that a cultist of Norgaber did her in. So I've been hunting
honestly,
them.
all news to me at this moment. What are you planning on doing
now? She gestures to the unconscious cultist. Probably impaling him and parading his corpse throughout the city.
Can I make a suggestion?
What?
Could we not kill him and possibly get information out of him first?
If you want, but I think that ruins the fun.
But anticipation makes things so much better, doesn't it?
Is that the guy that shot me?
Raza, This does in fact look to be the guy who shot you. He has a pistol in his hand, and he has a sword by his side, both of which appears to have gotten very little use.
I am in favor of killing him then. Let's go. If you shout
Well,
at me, yeah,
in a
he's not.
democracy, I guess I lose.
Well, it's not a democracy now, isn't it?
What?
It's not a democracy now, isn't it?
We can still interrogate it if you can convince me, because I want him dead, because he almost killed me. I mean, I would have been dead if it wasn't for you.
Well, if
So-
we're being completely honest, it was more like a deflection that shot you.
He didn't kill me? I mean, he didn't try to kill me? I mean-
No, I'm thinking that one of the bullets that this woman, what's her name, by the way?
She
Wow.
looked... Oh, I like how Razza responds to that.
The angel woman?
Oh, you're asking her name. What's it called? She's going to respond, oh, don't worry about her name. She's just my, what's the term? Marionette.
What?
She's just my marionette, Nishka's going to respond. Or Niska.
So then who are you?
Niska. You've met me, didn't you? I sold your
You
friend some
sound
of my old
familiar,
burning
yeah.
scrolls.
Well, ultimately, that was the reason why I'm here. I was coming to speak with you, but you look very different.
Oh, no, this isn't my regular body. This is my marionette. I'm borrowing it.
Then where are you?
Probably unconscious back in Sandpoint.
Are you using
Interesting.
a mind control spell or something?
It's something along those lines, but it only works on willing targets.
So then, what is this? What is this creature that's before me? I've never seen anything like it.
Oh, she's, I'd say she's an old friend, but I'd be lying in that respect. They're called Arcadian Avengers. They are angels that work for the upper planes in combating demons.
Demons, you say?
I thought that
Does
was the perfect thing to hunt down cultists in.
include grave walkers?
What's a grave walker?
Like an undead knight thing?
I've never heard the term in my life, I'm afraid.
Well, that's besides the point.
If
Anyways.
any of your friends are interested in purchasing the ritual, I'd be more than happy to sell some scrolls. You don't seem to be the spellcraft type yourself, though.
Yeah, no. I think I know a couple people back in Sandpoint that may or may not like that spell.
All right. Well, I suppose I'm gonna go flying around then. I'd like to stretch these old bones.
Before you go, though, I have a question.
What?
Are you sharing her consciousness?
Depends. How about we just say yes and not worry about the specifics? Hey, Sonny boy?
Can we worry about the specifics another time back in Sandpoint?
Absolutely.
I guess I can leave you be for now.
Alright, the weird robot angel basically jetpacks off, leaving just you and Razza next to the unconscious cultists and 2 dead cultists.
I turn to Caius and I say, anyways, what are you doing here? I'll gladly help you out with whatever you're doing here, because, I owe you at least something.
Oh, don't sweat it. It wasn't a problem. Well, I was going to speak to Nishka there, or
The
Nisha.
woman who just rocketed off?
not the physical body, but like I guess the voice that was coming from it. That's Nishka. Anyway, she's a fortune teller back in Sandpoint, and there's some things that are going on at the moment that I wanted to talk to her about, but I guess she's busy. But since I find myself in Magnimar, I was planning on going to talk to the theater director down here.
You hear a voice in your head saying, maybe you should reunite the party first.
I'll join you to some point. And that's where I'm headed anyways, I think. Am I? I don't know.
The unicorn will stand up and say, I was trying to take you 3 to Sandpoint. It's just something's going on. It's made my head hurt. She tries to like raise a hoof up to her head, but then realizes she literally can't do that and puts her hoof back down.
So-
3. Who were the other people?
You're asking Fleur? Oh, just some people we met down south, really. One of them lost an arm, and I think Kathy's about to is currently finding him a replacement. Back at the Citadel.
Is she going back to Sandpoint anytime?
I imagine she should be coming back to Sandpoint sometime. Depends how long it takes them to get an arm together.
Kaius takes a moment and looks around to see if the portal is still there.
No portal.
Shit.
Fleur, have you used your teleport ability yet?
How do you think I got here?
That
You
actually makes
teleported.
sense.
Well,
I was trying to get
Being
here,
hurt.
but I'm sorry, my aim is not very good when I'm trying to teleport half a continent away.
That is
Yeah, but
totally
now it's like-
understandable.
that's like one city away. Right now, it's not that hard, right?
I don't even need to teleport to get that far. I could probably fly to Sandpoint from here.
What? Sorry.
How long do you think it'll take?
Few days?
But you can't
If that's the
stand.
case, sorry, Raz, what were you gonna say?
She can't stand up, right? She's hurt.
Ah,
No?
she appears to have hurt her hooves, but Caius poured some healing magic into her, and so she's now able to stand. He appears to
Let's
have a
go.
set of magical gloves.
Get me back to Fred, I say to the unicorn.
I don't know where Fred is. Kathy has him.
Damn it. You said we were going to Sandpoint, right? Get me to
I
Sandpoint.
thought we were getting to Sandpoint.
Yes. Right. You miscalculated. Get me there. God damn it.
Kaius just looks
hop on
over
the
at the
back of
dwarf,
unicorn.
just side-eyed. Do you think you guys should hold off for a day? It would save me a lot of hassle to go do
By
some
all
running around.
means, I'm interested in exploring this place as well.
What are you interested in seeing?
Haven't been to Magnimar before, and you seem like you know where you're going.
I'm not too knowledgeable about the place, but to be honest, a unicorn walking around the city may not be too...
Oh, I don't
Much
have
of a
to do
good
it like
idea for
this. Me and Kathy used to do this all the time. And you're gonna see her horn kind of glow. You're gonna see like a poof of like pink and purple magic, and you are going to see a what's it called? One of those what's that thing called where it's like he's like you see essentially a set of full plate armor, but like every single possible opening in the full plate armor is like stuffed with padding. So it basically looks like it's looks like a mannequin wearing full plate armor, but you can't really tell because the helmet's down.
Okay.
And she goes, "Ta-da!"
What the hell?
It's a disguise.
Oh my.
I guess that works. You think you could pass that on to me a little bit? There's someone that might be here in Magnimar that I would like to avoid.
She kind of reaches into her pack, pulls out a hat, and puts it on Caius's face. There you go. That works, right?
Just like a regular mask.
Oh yeah, she's basically just pulling out a face mask and putting it on your face.
That's cute.
I guess it works.
There you go.
So Raz, are you okay with holding off for a day?
Can't I just go with you? Like, I kind of.
I can
Well,
try
you
and
could
find
always
your
go
friend,
to
but
Sandpoint ahead of me.
I could fly you to Sandpoint.
Just when you get to Sandpoint, mention the Sentinels and Caius, and tell them that I'm in Magnimar.
I'll go to Sandpoint.
Caius, aren't you forgetting something?
Awesome. Let me check my phone.
Oh no.
I don't know. Can I roll to remember?
Yeah, absolutely. You can roll me a straight 1d20.
Thank you.
Plus intelligence. Oh boy. So much happened.
17. Caius, remember the grog effect you got? How does Caius feel about what's going on around him? Is he just okay with that?
I don't know what Kais wants to do right now.
Okay, I'm just asking how he would respond to seeing a dwarf and a talking unicorn with wings.
Kais is meant for.
No, I'm talking about
Caius-
Caius, air quotes.
Oh god.
Oh. Oh no, he's still trying to like rein that in. He's still like
Still in shock?
mentally conflicted. Yeah.
Okay, just
So he's
making
just
sure.
trying to he's just trying to keep himself busy at the moment.
Okay,
That will come out when he gets back to the party.
just making
Oh.
sure. All right.
Yeah, no worries. I got it.
Oh gods.
All right, so Raza, what do? Do you hang around with the drow, or do you offer to fly? Do you offer to fly back to Sandpoint?
I kind of want to get back to Fred because he's the only like thing I know. But I'll join my rescuer to Magnimar, actually.
All right, so you're exploring Magnimar and whatnot.
Yeah, I don't know why, but I'll join him. Yeah.
Okay, this is why I said it's important to come up with a motivation for your character to join the party. All right. Anywho, what's it called?
Oh, I'm
So
following Caius. Like, what?
you're following Caius. Cool. All right. So Tobias, Tarek, and Gothy. After you guys deal with the nymph, you guys head back to Sandpoint.
I think so.
Yep.
Cool. All right. Let me grab you guys. Do. You guys bury Bill, possibly with full
Yeah,
military
cool.
honors. Terribly sorry
Plays
about it.
taps for him.
Yep. And you guys get back. It's been about 8 or 9 hours at this point since last session, or since we ended last session. So it's like, it's maybe like 3 in the afternoon by the time you guys get back there.
Okay.
Oh, and Caius, are you taking the unconscious cultist with you, or just running that down?
No, I'm gonna suggest that Raza takes him back to Sandpoint with him.
Raza said he wants to follow you.
Oh, fair enough.
So you just leaving him there?
Okay,
or-
well, no. I'm gonna get Fleur to take him back to Sandpoint, and then get Fleur to tell the others where I am.
Oh, okay. Fleur will grab the cultists and start flying back to Sandpoint then.
I'll go with I'll go back to Sandpoint. Yeah. I'm gonna tell.
Okay, Raza's not sticking out, guys. Anywho, all right. So,
Well-
all right. So I'm just trying to get the timeline of this. You went there,
Oh.
then you guys did the thing, and then it's gonna take you 3 days to fly back to Sandpoint. Okay, so yeah. So currently, Gothy, Tobias, and Tarek come back to Sleepy Sandpoint, and nothing of major is happening.
Well,
It's
it should only take 1 day because they can teleport.
We'll think about that. I'm trying to take this one at a time. So it's 3 p.m. right now. What do you guys do back in Sandpoint?
Okay, so I'm gonna take the seafaring books to Vasily.
All right, you're gonna go meet with Vasily.
Yep.
Fuck yeah.
Tobias, Tarek, you also going?
Tarek is actually going to handle that bit of shopping of getting some supplies for food for himself and the horse, as well as getting that money to his sibling.
Okay. Oh yeah, you're meeting with Onichi. Okay, crit. Let me
get that message to the goblin too.
Yeah,
so
and Tobias, what are you up to?
I'm gonna go hit up the mayor and be like, "Hey, we just cleared out a lich from the manor. Can we get the deed?"
All right, let me handle these one at a time. All right, it's just because we have a lot of people right now, and I really want to get everyone back in one group again. All right, so Gothy, you go meet with Vasily. You find he is not the best. It's called him and his group are currently, again, they're trying to construct like this giant capital man-o-war with like 60 cannons with like 8 dogs and a hammer, essentially. They are not making a whole lot of progress. You see they have various stages of raft, essentially. One of them has like taken a raft. He's taken a musket. He's like mounted it on top of the raft, but like the barrel keeps dipping into the water, completely ruining the powder. And he just continues like gurring angrily at it, hoping that makes the powder light itself. As Gothy walks over, and Gothy can speak every language. It's called Vasily will turn towards you, and he will speak in Bark, actually, because that is his native language. So he barks at you, "Hey, Gothy! That is a face I have not seen for some time."
Hello, Vasily. I came here to give you some gifts.
Gifts? Oh, we do not
Uh,
have gifts, my good sir. Everything belongs to everyone. That is the nature of revolution.
well, I don't need them, so. And I pull out the seafaring books and put them in little piles, not too tall, and so the dogs can grab them.
What is mine is yours, and what is yours is mine. What are these?
Hopefully they will help you with the sailing and the construction, and I really haven't gotten a good look, but something to help with the boats and the sailing and stuff.
How does paper help sail? Paper is
Uh,
not good at sailing.
oh, in the on the paper it gives you instructions on how to tie ropes, fix the tall thing with the sails and other things. Hopefully you can read, right?
Vasily looks at the book. He tries to like bite the book a little bit, and then looks up at you confused. I do not
Uh,
understand.
um, here. I pick up one of the books and flip it open. And it's like, okay, use your nose to flip the page over. Hope I just don't. You guys
Is
can read,
evil
right?
information hidden by? This is information is hidden by finger users? What dastardly ploy!
Yeah, sadly. If you need help, I can help. I can like read these off to you if need
What
be.
what is this? All I see is white paper with black symbol on it.
Yes, those are words, and I start like reading off
Okay,
one
you
of the
realize these
pages.
books are written in common, right?
Oh, I
With the other dog.
yeah. Some
Yeah,
of the other
he
dogs
can't
are in common.
speak common.
They can't read. Okay.
They're dogs.
Well,
That's why I asked if they can read.
He speaks bark.
they
You
are,
try shoving a book in your dog's face.
these dogs are also awakened.
They are awakened, they're intelligent, but they're also incredibly illiterate for obvious means.
They might
Uh,
talk over it, probably.
You're
You
welcome
need
to
a
try
small
and
print
teach
book
the
for that.
dogs how to read, but you're also cross-species and you're also cross-language here.
Arcturian reading rainbow.
Then again, Gotha, you do have like the best linguistics in the party, so if there was anyone trying to teach a group of dogs how to read.
I guess I could get started with that because I wanted to do HP training, wisdom training, and try to figure out what the heck's going on with my tattoo.
Let me go look up how long it takes to teach someone literacy.
I think I need to focus on this. Okay.
Oh boy, this is gonna be interesting.
uh,
Oh, this will actually help the revolution.
I would say it's dependent on their intelligence.
Yeah, it is. It's an intelligence check. Okay, so, and what is Vasily's intelligence? Let me go look it up. It is 10. Okay, so it is.
Not bad.
Too bad. Better than Devon's.
It
Yeah.
might be.
So you figure. All right. So Gothy, you don't need to make a check about this, but you figure again. First, you need to translate all of what you want them to read into a language they understand. So you either need a book written in either Bark or Undercommon, or possibly Russian,
Or
and that or some way of like translate, because again you're cross language right now, but if you want to teach them to read in Undercommon, then you figure that would take, generally teaching someone to read takes like 2 to 3 years. You figure if you crunch that down, you might be able to get it done in a few months, more if you had help.
Um.
if you want to teach the Bartarians
Would it help
literacy.
at all that Kaya spent like an hour trying to teach him how to say hi?
You did, but 1 hour is a drop in the bucket here. This is like a what's it called?
Fair.
I looked it up, and the best quick reading program I saw was like 28 days.
Guess I'm willing to if I get some help. Probably Tobias might help.
All right, well,
Because...
you're welcome to talk with the party about it.
All right.
But do you say anything else to Vasily before you go?
All right, all right, Vasily. I'm gonna try and teach you how to read, but I may need some help from Tobias. So
I do not understand this concept of reading, but if it allows us to create information to destroy the humans, then I am all for it.
It will. I'll be back as soon as I possibly can.
Hoy, sure. He waves you
All right.
away.
All right, and off I go.
All right, so Gothi does that. Tarek, you're heading to the Rusty Dragon, right?
Yeah. I was getting Oichi some coin. I was picking up a few days worth of food and feed for myself and my horse, and I was getting those goblins. Just a quick
All right.
picture.
One thing at a time. All right.
No.
So if you want to buy rations, it's silver for a day's of rations for a pound of food.
I already did.
All right, cool. You head to the Rusty Dragon. You are going to see the somewhat one-handed, what's it called? The now you've realized one-handed Ameko, currently basically working the tavern. There are currently no major disasters right now. So the tavern is quite busy here and there. You see she has not hired any additional help since what happened, so she is clearly incredibly overworked, but she's still providing good food and no one is currently complaining. Sitting right at the back of the tavern, however, you are going to see your stepmom. Currently, she is just sitting to herself. She has a very large glass of white wine in her hand, and like a half dozen other empty glasses of white wine just sitting around her on the table.
Okay. Do I see my sisters as well?
They are not here at the tavern for obvious reasons.
I wasn't sure if like they were sitting at the table with her drawing or
Nope,
anything like that.
They are not here at the moment.
Okay. Well, I'm just gonna bypass the goblin thing. I already told you what I was doing with them.
All right, so you walk over to Onichi, and what do you do?
I'm going to sit at the table and be like, "How are you doing?"
Dumb orc man, she responds with a very drunken smile on her face.
Oh dear. Enjoying those, I see.
Enjoying? You think I can enjoy anything?
Right.
Robert is dead.
I know.
You didn't even have the decency to tell me.
I'm sorry for that. I'm still trying to get over in myself.
I just she pours herself a glass of wine and then promptly pours you a equally rather heavy glass. Isabel, and I didn't even tell me. Just the guards came over and was like, "Oh, by the way, just for your information and all, your entire family was ravaged by undead, and your husband is now an enemy of all of Sandpoint." Just real casually about everything. So nice to hear when you're just out with a walk with the kids. No, your entire life's been destroyed. This is such great news.
I'm sorry.
It's not your fault. It's everyone's fault. Robert's an asshole.
Yeah, Tarek's gonna take that wine glass and he's actually gonna down it all in one gulp.
Oh, absolutely. You're an orc, so you're a bit more resilient to alcohol than the average person, but your mother is like fucking wasted at this point. And she will continue drunkenly rambling about how much she just absolutely despises everything that's happened, half alternating between saying stuff and crying, and it's like, I should go all the way back to Jan after everything that's happened. It's a better house for me and my my daughters?
While she's doing that, I'm actually gonna reach into my coin purse and I'm gonna pull out 20 gold.
All
And
right.
I'm gonna set it on the table and I'm gonna be like,
You don't have to do that, Tarek.
Dominic or Tarek, it's fine either way.
Man,
I-
you don't need to give me money. We have savings.
I just want to make sure you're all taken care of. I know I'm
I
not
I
as we
don't know
could be.
what to do. I don't know what to do. I don't need money. I need a place to stay. I need someone to look after Isabella. I need a babysitter for Emma. I need someone to clean up this farm. And how am I going to rehire everyone? Everyone's dead.
Well, for the time,
So much to
I was
do, so much to
say
think about.
I was gonna say you could possibly stay on the island where the Sentinels stay. I personally am gonna be leaving town for a few days soon, but at the
Don't
same time,
go.
it's I just have some mental I need to get over, including
Take care
uh
of yourself, Tarek. I will. I need to tell the kids. There's so much I need to do.
I agree with that. I felt the same way ever for
Do
the
you know a
last.
babysitter? I need someone to look
Well,
after the girls.
well, the funny thing is, well, if you don't mind returning to the farm, we're actually thinking that to make peace with Gazray, as well as the spirits that she's been sending there, like Moondance, the Dryad, we also made friends with someone that Tobias made friends with, a nymph. They're,
What?
th- they're thinking to help take care of the farm, turning it into a reserve. They're
Does that mean we
gonna
can still make money, or?
it's I don't know about making money from it, but I was thinking that well, I would probably have to ask Tobias if he would recommend this, but I was
Tarek,
thinking
I need to take care of the farm. Unlike you, some of us have to actually worry about food and where we're gonna
I,
sleep at night.
I know. That's why I was saying you could stay at Sentinel Isle.
Is there,
And
is there,
for what over the girls, well, I was thinking maybe Moondance and this nymph, they could maybe help teach them.
who's a
They
moon dance?
she's the spirit of that large tree.
You want to look after my kids, the tree that almost killed me. Honestly, Tarek, and I almost thought you were saying Salkin. Uh, you must think I'm an idiot.
Moondance is, from what Tobias was telling me, a very kind person when she's not in pain, which is what she was when
Well,
her.
apparently we make her in pain because all we're doing is running the farm. You should see what's going. Tarek, you have a feeling that your mother is currently drunk off her ass and probably won't remember most of this, and
Yeah,
is currently grieving.
yeah. I'm gonna stand up and I'm just gonna kiss her on the head, like kind of like a son would kiss their mother's head when their mother is upset.
She kind of blinks a bit and says, "Thank you, Robert. I'm still mad at you, though."
Yeah, that just makes Tarek go a little pale at that. Like, stomach just dropping visibly. And she's gonna be like, just make sure you're staying okay, okay?
I'm
I'll make
fine, Robert. Don't worry about me.
Yeah, Tarek's wiping tears from his eyes as he turns away.
All right.
Yeah,
Tarek
and then
heads out of the tavern. Tobias, what are you up to? You're gonna go see the mayor, yes?
Absolutely. I'm going to hit up the mayor and talk about getting the mansion flipped.
Talk about it getting flipped. All right. So you head to Sandpoint. You knock on the door of Kendra. She opens the door. You've met this character before, yeah?
Maybe?
Do you want me to send you a picture of her?
Sure.
All right. This is what Kendra looks like. Boop. She's a middle-aged human woman. She's got Well, she's wearing fairly fancy clothing. She's probably the closest thing you could call to an aristocrat in the city. She looks up at you and said, you're back? I imagine that means, well, I was expecting you to report from the sheriff, not you. What's been happening?
Well, that's for. Wait, is this the mayor?
This is the mayor you're speaking to, yes.
Oh, this is the mayor. Well, we've had some conflict with the Foxglove Manor, and
Foxglove? Like Aldrin's
would-
place?
exactly the one and the same.
I swore they abandoned that place a few years ago.
It certainly looked like it. It was fairly haunted. We had to do quite a bit of work there to remove some necromancers from there.
Necromancers? This close
Necromancers
to
and
Sandpoint?
liches.
Liches?
Liches.
You fought a lich.
We fought two.
Tobias, if you fought a lich, the entire world, all of the grass within like 3 miles of that place would be scorched.
Yep.
Tobias, roll me a bluff check. You did not fight a lich.
What was it?
We
Absolutely, you did not fight
Aldrin a lich?
No, he was a
No.
ghoul.
The lich was the mole.
Ah.
Consecrate.
You encountered.
Oh, I got a bluff check of 0.
All right. She rolls
That's a
her eyes and says, "Have you been drinking, Tobias?"
Are you doubting the Sentinels?
Can you come back when you have an appointment?
So now the Sentinels need to have an appointment.
I would prefer as opposed to you walking into my office and spouting nonsense about liches.
Next time Sandpoint needs some help from goblins, I'll ask for an appointment, and Tobias will turn around and walk away.
Only if you keep acting like a child, she responds. Anywhere else you head, Tobias?
I'm gonna go poop in her grill.
Oh my god.
Are you serious?
I'm dead serious.
Okay,
I'm gonna try to sneakily sneak in and poo on her grill.
Okay, please roll me a stealth check.
Oh gods. Are you doing it as an animal or yourself?
Oh, definitely as a human.
Oh god.
We gotta add the insult to this. 9.
Okay. It's called Sheriff Hemlock just comes up to behind Tobias, taps him on the shoulder, and say, "What the fuck are you doing?"
I'm shitting in her grill.
Do I need a reason to haul you into the holding cell, Tobias?
You can try.
Oh my god.
And I'm just gonna hop off and pull my pants back on and just walk out.
He face palms.
Oh my god.
I
That's
swear,
horrible.
if you guys weren't heroes. Alright, and is what's it called, Gothy and Tarek, you guys doing anything else?
I already told you as a message what I'm just handling with the goblins
Yeah,
behind the tavern.
you're fairly certain you can roll me a linguistics check to try and convey your message to them?
Yeah. Linguistics is +8. So, +8. That is 26.
You figure they get the gist of what you're saying.
Yeah. I'm basically sending those 3 goblins that Neff had adopted with those presents and that little map drawing to go have Rip Nugget get his tribes to safety.
Alright,
I don't want to step on your plans or anything, but did we not lose those goblins?
No, we didn't. They're still behind the tavern.
Yeah, you all
Just
just stopped
munching on the
paying
garbage.
attention to them, and they're just still eating garbage. They're happy with that.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Otherwise, I would be running off to do this myself. But then I remembered those goblins.
It's a good idea.
Anyways, other than that, no, I'm just getting back to the rest of the party so I can tell them my plans about
Alright,
leaving town.
Gothy, Tobias, and Tarek, you guys all meet up about an hour later. It's now 4 p.m.
How things go for you guys?
I need to teach Vasily and the rest of the dogs how to read before they can get any use out of those books.
I tried to convince the mayor to give us the deed to the Foxglove Manor and ended up shitting in a grill.
Okay, firstly, about the books, teaching them to read could actually be very helpful. Secondly, I'll point at Tobias and I will be like, what the fuck are you talking about?
She was rude. I didn't know what else to do. I panicked.
Please tell me you at least did it as a goat?
Nope. Definitely as a human.
And this is why I'm leaving town. Oh my god. Oh, right. I'll have to leave a note for my mother, since she's currently drunk off her ass with grief. But I don't know where the girls are, but I left some money with my mother for her and the sisters. And, well, I made a message to Magnimar. I am going to be heading there for a few days.
What about the Lich?
The Lich, I will need holy water, and I'll need possibly a few minutes, possibly a few hours to attempt to consecrate the location. But as of right now, I don't think I'd even be able to do so. I'm not sure if I'd even be strong enough to create such a consecrated location to get rid of a lich of all things. Yeah, it wasn't a physical body, but it was still a lich.
So if I find holy water, can you do it when you come back?
Well, if you guys want, you guys can come with me to Magnimar. We could possibly, and if we have holy water, we could possibly make a stop along the way. But I would need to get within a few feet of it, which means getting past all the haunts again. And possibly dealing with its influence as well. But it is possible. It would just be very risky and take some time, which is one reason I was going to Magnimar. I'm planning to do a bit of, it's hard to explain, rebuild my faith, you could say. Hopefully in doing so, I'd be able to be a bit stronger and handle it better for us. It'll
Well,
also,
we should get stronger together. So I feel like Gothi and I should come with you.
I mean, going to Magnimar with me, I guess, wouldn't be so bad. I was planning to bring a couple of our guards along as well, have them search for an alchemist while I was training.
Well, maybe we should spend the night at Sandpoint and head out in the morning.
That's not a bad idea. I already bought supplies for myself and for Aisha, and and I imagine the horse has been with me the entire time, except for when I was in the inn. So I'm just like gonna caress the horse's head.
No, that's a donkey. It's more like a.
Yeah. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. At least
So
if
is
we
the
get
party spending time in Sandpoint, or are they immediately leaving for Magnimar?
I feel like we should crash in Sandpoint
for the night.
for shenanigans to occur.
Yeah, we're probably crashing for the night. I'm going to make sure that the party is fully healed up because Tarek has no idea where Tyus is. He's probably like gonna fall asleep really late trying to wait for him.
All right, but
Probably
okay.
pass out.
So I was expecting downtime today, so I was expecting to go by this in like days rather than rounds. So if you guys are doing that, then we can start counting the days.
Yeah, I'm
Unless
down for days.
Unless the three
Yeah.
you guys want to do anything for the rest of the day.
Yeah.
So I was thinking we needed to combine the party. Were we thinking the same thing, or were we thinking something
I'm trying
different?
to get the party in the same location.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, and my downtime was in Magnimar anyway.
So if you guys want to take your downtime in Sandpoint or Magnimar, up to you.
Tarek's doing it in Magnimar. That's where his training's going to be.
All right,
I'm down with going to Magnimar first.
Cool. All right, so Tarek, Tobias, Gothi is heading to Magnimar. All right, so cool. So you guys start heading on your way to Magnimar for the rest of the day.
Are we gonna use the carriage or?
You guys can use the carriage if you wanna want Tarek's
Oh,
riding.
we have Devin and Aisha, so we could mount it both up and do the carriage all together.
Yeah, and I'm bringing. Yeah, I'll bring 2 of our people from the island so that they can help escort an alchemist back to town.
All right, cool. Let me get all that set up. Move back to this map, which is where I'm storing everything.
And hopefully, we will see you along the way, Fred.
Yeah. Speaking
Hopefully.
of which, Fred, can you respond to my PM?
Oh, sorry, I didn't check. Sorry about that.
No worries. I didn't know what you meant. All right, so this is Devin. Oop. And then the horse. Boop. I mean, controlled by. All right, Tarek. Here's a token for your horse. You should be able to name it and whatnot.
Yep. I will just give it the quick name of Aisha, because
There you
that's what
go.
the party.
And you guys can all control the carriage token, right?
Yep, I can.
All right, and which 2 people do you want
Yeah.
to bring with you? Do you want to bring one of your servants or 2 of your guards?
1 servant, 1 guard.
Okay, cool. You guys should have control of these tokens as well.
Yep, got him.
Okay, cool. And okay, I'll do that. Tobias. Actually, no, you're all spellcasters. Everyone roll me a spellcraft check. All of a sudden.
Spellcraft. What's
Yes.
spellcraft? +6.
Oh, I got a 9.
Perfect. All right, Gothy, can you roll me spellcraft?
I did nothing. No, it's
Perfect.
nothing. All right.
Awesome. All right. So basically, as you're getting everything ready to leave on Sentinel Island, you are immediately going to hear a big, loud, crashing sound of magic. That just sounds like a giant explosion of magic coming from inside your base. At which point, your remaining guards start, running forward, drawing their swords, and yelling, "What the hell are you? What are you doing in here?"
Yeah, I'm gonna book it over there and find out what the fuck just happened.
All right, move your token.
I'm
So-
booking.
So don't notice that. All right.
No, I'm saying you guys do notice it, but you have no idea what the hell happened.
All right. Run over.
Okay,
I'll follow Tarek.
Yep. I'm booking it inside.
All right, the 3 of you guys make your way inside, and basically standing outside one of these doors, next to a fairly familiar-looking face, is Fred. Would you like to describe your character?
Hey!
No, I meant to put
Fred.
it here. Sorry.
Oh, you're good.
Alright. Fred is, 5'7" human. He's clothes are kind of tattered and blood stained kind of a little bit. And you might notice with his left arm, it's fully metallic right now.
Anything else you want to describe about your character?
Well, I think that's about it, yeah.
All right. That's called. But yeah, you're gonna see the 2 of them just spontaneously appear inside of your base. At which point, Kathy turns to Fred and telepathically, or rather via binary, says, "Do you see? Told you we'd find one of these doors eventually.
Yeah, man.
Just had to jump through enough doors. These look new." At which point she swaps to common and turns to you guys and says, "Gothy, it's been a while."
Coffee. It has been. Oh, geez, technically been a few weeks for me.
It's been about a quarter of my life, in fact.
But I'm so happy to see you. It's been a long time since I've seen another friendly face, and I run up and give her a hug.
All right. You run up and give her a hug. It takes about a good second or so for her to say, oh, okay, and then hug you back.
Awkwardness.
It's good to see you, Kathy. And Tarek's intention is immediately focusing on this guy with a metal arm, and he's gonna be like,
You also will see Kathy is dressed a bit differently than the last time you guys saw her. What's it called? Let me see if I can get you.
Tarek's not really surprised because she's been gone for gods know how long, like over 6 months at this point.
Oh yeah, she's been gone, but yeah, she is currently in like black plate armor. Let me see if I can get you a picture of this.
Yeah,
To do.
Tarek isn't that surprised about it because again, it's been over 6 months. His own armor has changed a lot too.
Yeah.
He, like I said, he's concerned about this random guy with the robo arm.
All right. Kathy will say, "Well, it's great to see you as well. This is Fred. I met him while. Oh, it's a complicated story, but he's our newest test subject.
That's subject.
Goddamn.
Subject.
I came here for an arm. I didn't came for to be a goddamn lab rat.
He fixed you, did it not? That's the main thing
Yeah.
that matters.
I respect you for that, but I'm just saying, like, you should use better wording for that, in my opinion.
Oh, what would be the correct word to use?
It's patient.
Yes, he is a patient for us. He is being very patient patience. Wait, no, that doesn't sound correct.
No, that's not right. No.
He is what is the word for when you meet someone and then they need you for something, but it ends up working out better for both parties because of unrelated circumstance? And I don't understand. I'm sorry.
Friendship.
I think
An acquaintance that could turn into a friendship, I believe.
we fixed him.
I see.
He lost his arm adventuring against some kobolds.
Yeah, Tarek is like grabbing the arm and he's just like fascinated by it at this point. No,
Yeah, it's if you ever played like fucking Metal Gear, he basically looks like fucking Raiden with that arm. Like, this is incredibly out of place.
Tarek's a doctor. He is fascinated by this.
Yeah, you see a crazy super metal prosthesis on Fred's hand, who appears to look completely fine.
This is absolutely amazing. Can you feel it as I'm like squeezing your hand?
Do I feel anything?
You tell me, Fred. It's your arm. Do you want to have touch sensors in it?
No, I don't. No.
All right.
Yeah, I want to kind of smack Tarek off of my arm for a second. Like, first of all, who are you? Like, we went through doors for like past half an hour, I think. We went to some fucking ice place, and we got this to find one to the place we needed to go to. And
we just need to find the right frequency.
We spent like half an hour going to like almost every fucking part of the country, man.
Okay, well, it's not my fault. I didn't expect there to be doors here on, what was this island called again? Chopper's Isle? Why is there buildings on Chopper's Isle?
A lot has changed. It's Sentinel Isle now, and to Fred, I will say, apology. Tarek Ember, or, well, some people here might call me Dominic, but, Tarek Ember, local doctor.
You really need to decide on a single name, man.
It's Tarek. That's how he goes, but a lot of people still call him Dominic. Like,
I want to reply like it's fine, man. It's fine. I'll raise my metal hand to shake his hand. Frederick Winter.
Good to meet you. Well,
and would you guys like to describe what your characters look like, since we have new people?
Okay.
Yes.
I look over at Fred. Oh, sorry. Nice to meet you. I'm Gothy. I'm Kathy's girlfriend.
Apparently we're married. I don't completely understand the concept.
I didn't get married yet. Your unicorn friend wants us to get married.
I don't understand what that means, but apparently it's a good thing.
Sometimes, yes. Well, yeah, and starts explaining relationships and
all over her head. This is going way over her head.
Yep. That's
Like
fine.
friendship
Uh,
was very hard for her to understand. But feel free to
Uh,
describe what your character looks like.
if by at the bottom of the screen or whatever you put your little avatar things, I am wearing a business suit, which I'm very proud of. I'm supposed to be a crow, like very very dark blue. Don't wear shoes because nothing fits a Tengu's feet. I'm carrying a large great sword and a rapier on one of the sides.
Don't forget the beard.
Oh yeah, I have a beard because I'm cursed. Yeah.
For the moment.
Uh,
Nice to meet you.
nice to meet you too.
Shit.
Alright. Tobias, do you want to go next or do you want me to?
Tobias will like try to shake his hands, but awkward like shift because he's not gonna shake hands with the metal arm. And say, "I'm Tobias," and he's a 5'10" human druid. He's wearing almost like barbarian clad like hide armor with a staff with 2 stakes on it, and he's got an alpaca companion next to him. That's fuck. How big is Devin now? He's pretty big, isn't
Like
he?
horse-sized?
He's basically a horse-sized alpaca next to him.
That's a big alpaca.
Yeah,
He's a big old alpaca. I say, nice to meet you.
hey, nice to meet you too, man. Who's this guy? He points to the alpaca.
Oh, this is Devin. He's my friend. He's been traveling with me for quite some time now.
While reaching for, I want to scratch his neck.
All right. You scratch the alpaca. Yep. How does the alpaca respond?
Well, Devin's kind of a dick, so he's probably gonna spit at you.
Oh no.
Just,
It's a warning spit. They have both warning spits and stomach acid spits.
oh,
Oh, fun.
I recoil and say, well, an asshole too, I guess. All right.
Fred, you could roll me a 1d20 plus 2 at this, or a 1d20 plus 1 at this point, upon seeing Tobias.
1d plus 20.
1d20 plus 1.
Oh boy.
All right, 1d20. All right.
Uh-oh.
I'll wait.
Roll me
I'll look it
1d20 and add 1.
Oh, add one. Oh, add
Yeah,
1.
13. You've seen Tobias before. You're fairly certain you saw this was one of the guys who was like him or someone who looks like him. Was one of the trading families up near your farm. Long last time ago, though. You're gonna recognize Tobias though, as being a member of one of those merchant families.
Oh.
Because
You
you're
look
both from the
familiar.
same part of the world.
I want to play. You look familiar. Do I know you?
Been quite a bit all over the place, so we may have met before. Where do you think you saw me last?
Well, last like a couple months back, I was riding kind of this merchant caravan. Does your family own like a merchant? Like, is it like a famous merchant family around where you lived before, or no?
And he dropped from the call.
Sorry, I think my headset just died. What did you say?
He said, "Hey, are you a famous merchant?" Insert backstory here.
So I'm not a famous merchant, but my father was.
Oh, I think yeah, well, I think I've seen your father before. I think yeah, I was riding like I was supposed to be like at Sand Point, but I hitch a ride at like a merchant caravan to like coming over here. That was probably your father. I was looking up.
Where did you last see my father?
Uh, it's sorry, man. It's all been like kind of a blur. You know.
I've
You
been
know,
looking for
traveling.
my dad for a long time now. Like, if you can think about where he was, that'd be helpful.
You could roll me another 1d20 plus 1 if you want to figure out where you saw him last.
Let's try. +1, right?
Yeah, 1d20 plus 1 is
Yeah.
you're basically rolling intelligence checks.
Okay.
Ooh.
19. Yeah, hold on. Let me go grab the map of Varsnia. What town did you
Hot
say you were?
damn.
What town did you say you were from, Frederick?
I listen. Dan, let me check real quick. It was something hills. I forgot. It was shit. Just give me a second, okay?
Yeah, it was up near like Turtleback Ferry, wasn't it?
I think. I think. Let me see. Where that one? Carpenten Plains.
Carpenden Plain. Where is that on this map?
Let me see.
Sorry, I don't memorize the map of Varsnia.
Yeah, I need to find a map of Varsnia to
Here
try
you
and
go.
figure out where that might be.
I remember
All right.
Carpenden Plains.
It's like
I don't have all these names memorized. I'm sorry. It
uh,
was down near like
oh,
Corvosa, I think I remember.
yeah, somewhere near there. Yeah.
Like Turtleback Ferry, that general area?
Give me a second. I
Just
need.
north of Lake Samaria?
Yeah, something about yeah.
Yeah, all right. So you guys own a map of Varsnia, right?
I believe we do. I just don't know who carries it.
All right. Shit. You're at your home base. One of your servants or one of your laborers will pull out a map of Varsnia, hand you this picture, and circle Turtleback Ferry.
I'm trying to find where.
Turtleback Ferry.
It's central Varsnia. It's a good like 500 miles west of you right now, or east of you rather.
Turtleback Ferry. Turtleback Ferry.
Right up near Hook Mountain. You guys see it on the map?
I can't find it. I'm looking.
See
pretty
Magnimar.
closely.
Follow the river west of Magnimar or east of Magnimar. You'll get Whistletown. North of that, you'll get Ilseren. Follow the river north.
Oh, found it! It's by.
Hook Mountain.
Yeah, right up near Hook Mountain.
Okay, so that's where we saw my dad last.
Yeah, that's a good like 500 miles from you though.
How far of a hike is that from Magnimar?
Month or so.
Yeah, given that
Fuck.
it's a week to reach Magnimar from Point, and that's like 5 to 10 times the distance, that could take a few months based on how fast.
Fred, how long ago was that? When was the last time you saw him?
2.5 months back. I guess.
Oh God, he could be anywhere.
It's a place to start looking once you guys have a second.
That is. Well, thanks for the word. I've been looking for my family for some time. I appreciate it.
I guess I'm glad to guest help you, man.
May I ask a little bit more about what brought you and Kathy together that led to, and I'll point out the arm to this, and the kobold situation you meant?
It's a long story. It's just
Hunting kobolds, essentially. We were.
Yeah.
I was trying to pass a trial of mine, and I encountered these two, and they were rather instrumental in slaying kobolds, though one of them did get eaten by a giant frog with walrus tusks.
Yeah.
Wait.
And that's that frog bit off my arm.
There's only the two of you. There's not a third.
Yes, I sent the dwarf ahead on Fleur. Did he not arrive yet?
We haven't seen him.
Odd. She was supposed to get here before me. I've been spending the last few days at Citadel Dromen with Frederick here. But I imagine she'll arrive soon enough.
Possibly. Well, we also haven't found Caius. As far as we know, we haven't found him in town. We were actually about to head out west towards Magnimar. Tomorrow I was planning to send a message.
Well, perhaps they're in Magnimar.
Yeah, I was hoping to send a message to maybe get some information. So we might find them on the way. Maybe this dwarf friend of yours, Frederick, you said?
No. his. What are you talking about? My name? My friend's.
I was Frederick saying like Frederick. You said like your name.
Oh
I find your friend.
Yeah, we can. Yeah. I think we can find Raz with your friend somewhere over here.
Right.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
All right.
It's not like they're in
Hopefully.
Magnimar or anything.
Well, if you want to join us, we are about to start heading west.
Well, I'm happy to catch up with you and Gothy and meet up with everyone again. Magnimar seems like the perfect excuse to do so. Frederick, you don't have to come with us, but you're more than welcome to
No.
accompany.
No. I'm here for journey. I'll come with you guys.
Off to Magnimar we go then.
Alrighty.
Before we go, should we convince the mayor to give us a deed to the Foxglove Manor? She didn't want to listen to me.
I'll talk to her when we come back.
She probably needs a little bit of time to cool off and clean her grill.
Exactly my point. Given what you did
Oh my god.
to that.
Justifiably did.
Okay, you're lucky you're not in jail, Tobias.
Yeah, Tarek just gives you a very deadpan air as you say that.
Cool. All right. So we have Fred, we have Gothy, we have Tobias, we have Tarek, and we have Kathy, and we have Random Guard, and we have Servinger. How the hell is this going to work, considering your carriage can only fit 4 people?
Tarek's riding Aisha, the whore.
All right. You're what's it called? Again, your carriage can only fit 4 people, and you're bringing 7.
How long does it take to get to Magnimar again?
About a week walking, maybe a few days by carriage.
Gothy, can't you summon a mount or something?
You know what? We both can.
Yeah, can, but I have no idea how long it lasts.
2 hours per caster level. You're caster level 7, so 14 hours.
This could be the chance to try it out.
All right, sure. And snap, summon horse.
All right.
Whoa.
Boop. Oh, let me let you rename. Controlled by Gothy. Oh, what color do you want your horse to be?
Oh, let's do black. Yeah.
All right. Black horse is summoned. You should have control over it.
All right, sweet.
That's pretty.
And everyone else gets in the carriage?
I think so. Since that technically, Tobias would be sitting on the front of the car to drive.
Cool. All right.
Boom.
All right. So you all get on the carriage, and you all start heading to Magnimar. Speaking of which, Caius and Raz, what do you got? No, Raz is flying away. So Caius, what are you doing in Magnimar for the rest of the day?
Caius?
Caius, you're muted.
He said
he's 1 second. Cool. All right. So
No, I'm good. I'm good. I'm using Discord on my phone, so I'm just.
No worries.
So Raza and Fleur basically just took off.
Yep.
So I wrote something earlier. I'm gonna read it off. Give me a moment. Where is it? Oh yeah, so I was like, Kai seems to come to attention, pulling his robes over his face, taking several steps away from Raza and Fleur as they take off.
All right.
And then he just sprints off down the closest alleyway. And as he's running, he just like screams out loud, "Oh my god, this is so fucking cool, bro!"
Okay. Are you trying to attract attention to yourself, or?
As he makes his way through Magnimar without a care.
Without a what? Oh, you're
Without
just
a
fucking
care.
around the city? Cool. All right.
I'm headed towards the theater.
All right. I'll say Caius fucks around for a day just because I'm trying to track progress in days at this point. Oh, all right. So,
no worries.
Because I figure we're in downtime mode at the moment. All right. So,
right.
And they're coming to Magnimar anyway, right? So
yes. Not that you know that, Caius, but actually no, you would because you're sending. Yeah.
Well,
so
yeah, technically, I would know that, wouldn't I?
Yeah, because you sent them that way. All right, so hold on, let me track days. So you guys left at basically the end of the day. So you guys don't make a whole lot of progress toward Magnimar. So everybody in the party except for Caius is riding in a carriage for like a good 8 hours. Anything interesting happen, or?
For me, I'm just talking to Kathy about what's happened, what she was doing while she was gone,
All right,
while I was gone. Yeah.
did you catch the VODs? Because that's what she's gonna tell you.
No, of course not, because.
Oh, all right. Well, if you want, all the Twitch VODs of everything Kathy was up to with Fred and Raza are currently on the YouTube channel. So that's basically what she's gonna tell you.
Okay.
Though actually critically, I don't know if I made this joke already. You will in fact notice that the adventure she was having in Falcon's Hollow seems significantly similar to the adventure. It's almost like that city's a time paradox.
There's like, wait, was Chunky right?
Don't think about it too hard.
It's just like, oh, maybe I should go free him. I'll come back later. Run away. I'll come back and get him later.
All right.
You met Chunky Tick Boy as well.
Do you mention? Yes, Kathy will mention. Yeah, we met this fellow. He called himself Sir Chunky Thick Boy. He was very confused about the whole affair. He seemed like he had more brawn than brains. Didn't he, Didn't he, Frederick?
Yeah, he was quite someone.
How long ago was this?
Just a few days ago, really.
He's sitting in an asylum, like.
Nonsense. He's probably making his way back to Falcon's Hollow right now.
Oh boy, I definitely need to go free him then. All right, moving on.
Free is a very subjective term when talking about Falcon's Hollow.
Yeah, the copy that's in the sanitarium, free.
All right, Frederick, do you also want to mention how Actually, on that note, I don't know how much I want to develop this plot line, but Kathy's going to say, oh, and I met you there as well.
Wait, what?
Yes, you and Ackman.
Is that what Ackman's thing? But you said me too. So...
Yes, you were at the inn at Falcon's Hollow in the Cat and Dragon.
I've been stuck in a pocket dimension for the past 6 months.
I don't know. You said you just got there.
Oh dear, that's what? But never mind. Magic.
Right.
Magic's confusing. Okay, moving on.
Side quest goes here if you guys want to go all the way back to Andoran.
Oh boy. Well, that would be Eric heading all the way to see his teacher again, but oh boy, that's late in the campaign, I would say.
Yeah, that time fuckery magic. But all right, so another day passes. You guys have now been traveling on carriage for about 2 days. When what's it called? Caius BRB. Okay, cool. So I'll do Raza. When you guys are traveling by carriage for about 2 days, when suddenly you're going to see a very familiar unicorn. Not alicorn. That's the correct term. Unicorn with Pegasi wings, flying over you guys, carrying a dwarf. And in a unmistakable voice that you guys will recognize, she will say, "There they are!" And Raza, you're gonna feel your mount just dive bomb the fucking carriage.
Oh, not again.
Yeah, Tarek
not again.
Yeah, Tarek just looks up and he goes, "Oh shit!" And in Celestial will say, "Floor, slow down!" And he's gonna like try and get everyone to like halt so that he can slow us down.
You just hear her yell, "Sal!"
And over the next few days, I'm just gonna expend all my channel energies a few days.
Yeah, everyone's at full health at this point.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
But anywho, how do you respond to her yelling?
Does it look like she's about to crash or no?
You.
Oh shit! No!
Tations! And she promptly dive bombs into the party. Please roll me a reflex save.
I was gonna say minor magic, giant blank mattress above our heads.
Okay, that's a bit much for minor magic.
I mean, I did it with Thaddeus.
You're not going to take any damage. Okay, roll me a damn reflex save as a Pegasi crashes or a giant.
No. I got a 3.
All right, Tobias
Why
and
is
Tarek,
everyone
you
being so
guys bump your heads a bit as as Fleur-de-Lis crashes into the top of your carriage, and promptly hots back off, and you're going to see a dwarf with her mohawk on the back. Kathy immediately goes over to Floor, and the two of them start basically debriefing each other.
Okay.
Uh,
Okay. Ish.
I really don't.
Raza, what do you do upon seeing these fellas in a carriage?
Why spot Fred and Kathy?
You see Fred with a very large bruise on his head, and Kathy talking with your mount.
I say, I'll reconcile with Fred. Say, I missed you. What happened to you? What happened to you? I'll reconcile with Fred actually. Um, and
Oh shit!
Yeah, shit, man. And yeah, you, but I got something new with me. I should raise my middle arm.
yeah, that's a cool, cool arm you got there. So
Yeah, can you? What?
you've
Wait, say
been
again.
you've been traveling with these guys? Yeah. What
I
have you been
mean,
doing? Like,
I was looking for you, man. Like, I've been traveling with these guys for like what, a couple hours, I would say,
well, no,
but just to look for you, man.
right? Now I found you. Like, so what are you doing here with these people? Are we like, what are we doing?
What? What? Well,
What
they're
are
looking
you
for
doing?
someone.
Yeah, what are we doing? I mean,
Yeah, that's. I just thought, I should just like join the search party. Maybe I could find you too, like in the process, because they were finding someone else too. You
are
know?
these guys the Sentinels?
Yeah, Tarek perks up at that.
I so I met Caius just a couple of days back, and he told me to tell you guys that he's in Magnimar, um, and he's
Well, that's
gonna
why we
stay there
didn't.
for a while. He's just saved me from certain death, so that's the least I could do to repay him. To tell you, he told me guys to warn you. Well, just tell you that he's in Magnimar, basically.
All right, Raza, here's a token. You're welcome to update it with your hit points and stuff.
Yeah, Tarek takes a few deep breaths, and then he's going to say, "Firstly, nice to meet you. Guessing you're Fred's friend. Secondly,
He's told me
where?
about you, right? About me.
He mentioned you a little bit over the last few days.
I believe they almost died together.
Yeah,
I
You
believe the
did, yeah.
term
I
is
did say Fred.
I believe the term is bromance.
Yes,
Who's
it
saying this?
is.
Who's saying this?
Kathy,
We're acquaintances. I can tell you that much.
does that mean you're married?
No,
No,
that does not
no,
mean
no,
equal marriage. No, no.
no. It just means we're really good partners.
yeah.
Uh
We heard that.
I know this one. That means fuck buddies, right?
No, no, no,
Oh
no,
my
no,
God.
no, no, no.
I
Christ,
thought
no,
that's
no,
what
no,
Gonna
it
no,
shake,
means
no.
or
when
Tobias is gonna shake his head yes.
I thought that's what
After
it means when two men really like each other.
That's
On his own saliva at this point.
Anywho, what do you guys do?
That's when they love each other, and it gets very, very serious. But them, no, 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 no. They're not. No, no, Kathy.
Well, we don't know that about them, but
Well, from first impressions.
you two aren't
In
He's
like.
not my
in
type.
in character, please.
Oh no, this is fully in character.
Okay, just making sure.
First
Like,
He's not my.
impressions.
You
What
aren't
she's
like that,
getting.
are you?
He's not my type.
Okay, that's good to know.
What the short guys are you now? Well, me neither.
Okay. Uh, well, oh boy, Tarek's like flustered. Um, anyways, you mentioned you saw Caius and Magnimar,
Yeah, let's see him in Magnimar.
and you get fought cultists.
He fought cultists. I just fell to my death almost, and he saved me.
Well, that's fun.
He
Was he
seemed a
acting?
bit confused though, and like not all there. I must say.
And Tarek just starts booking it. He just goes blank face, and he just lashes the reins and starts booking.
So you leave the carriage behind then.
Tarek's booking it the moment he heard something's wrong with Kyle.
All right, so Tarek immediately starts running away from the carriage.
On horseback still.
Oh, your horse that's attached to the carriage?
Technically, we only, as far as I know, only Devin was.
All right, you guys see Tarek get on his horse and leave you guys all in the dust.
Yeah, you guys better get used to that. Kaya's acts a little bit weird every once in a while. But let's follow behind and let Tarek wear himself out.
Yeah. At the same time as I'm doing that, I am going to cast Sending Focus on Kaya.
Okay, you can't cast a spell when your horse is in full gallop.
Probably at the point that I have to let Aisha rest, I should say.
Okay, so in like an hour from now. Let's
Yeah.
finish this
Yeah.
conversation.
Yeah.
What do you guys do with this weird dwarf fella you found?
I'd like to sit next to my fuck buddy Fred over here. You know?
You will find the
We got room for Raza.
yeah,
I mean,
you find the carriage is currently full unless Raz is sitting on somebody's lap.
Well, I mean,
Well, I mean that's Frederick's lap looks
Yeah.
open to me.
Hell yeah.
yeah. This practically has a name on it.
All right.
oh my god.
Are we a horse down?
Yup.
Tobias will cast his summon mount.
Yeah, Frederick and Raza, you guys are gonna see like magic coming out of Gothy and Tobias's faith, as both of them appear to have like a weird blood-like tattoo on their face.
I thought it was arms.
Yeah, I
Oh yeah,
thought it was an arm tattoo, not a
arms.
face tattoo.
Arms, sorry. Well, I'm just mentioning the two of them appear to have magic tattoos.
Oh, it looks fashionable for you two.
You get those tattoos. I mean,
It's not like Mike Tyson, but it's almost as cool.
Who's
Well,
Mike
now
Tyson?
that you think about it, Frederick, you're fairly certain his dad had something similar.
What?
What?
Yeah,
Gothy,
know-
are you and I brother and sister?
I wouldn't know.
yeah.
And why
No, man, it's
wouldn't you
kinda-
know, Gothy?
I thought that was part of my background.
I know. You haven't told the party that.
Oh yeah, I want to keep it secret as much as I possibly can.
All right. What party do?
All right, so I hook up the summoned horse, and we go following after Tarek until he gets tired and decides to join us again.
All right, Tarek, how long does it take you to get tired?
Until I can't. Until I'm like scared that I'm pushing Aisha too much.
All right, that's like an hour later.
Yeah. So yeah.
All right, so about like an hour later, the party finds Tarek and his exhausted horse just sitting by the road.
Yeah. At this time is when Tarek's casting Sending, which I am putting into the messages.
Cool. All right, so
Apparently scream as he does this.
Caius, what have you been up to for the last 2 days? Just hookers and blow, or? Caius.
Sorry, I was totally talking there as if I was. Never mind. It doesn't matter. So, I was doing half of that, but that was after I made it to the theater.
You're trying to talk to Mr. Nunnon?
Which half? That's kind of important.
No, so I was running. I was running through the streets, all excited and like in awe. But I was still like focused on going to see the theater director.
And you're talking about Robert
but
Nunnon,
after-
yes?
Yes, I have the name written down. I'm just trying to find it right now.
Okay, the director from the Six Trials.
Yeah, the guy that gave me the circlet.
Oh yeah. You will definitely find him. He's currently relaxing at one of the upper class establishments out there. When you find him, he is currently enjoying a cigar and currently playing a game of like Three Dragon Ante with a few other people. You walk in, he waves you over, and he says, "Ah, Caius, long time no see. Surprised you're still in Magnimar."
Oh, I definitely left.
Oh, all right. What have you come back for then? Certainly not just me.
Kai starts to rub his temple. Festival. We're having
Festival?
a festival in Sandpoint.
Interesting. Didn't Sandpoint have a festival recently for the summer solstice?
Summer solstice it hasn't occurred yet.
Or the winter solstice, sorry.
Yeah, that was.
I don't recall the name of it, but yeah, they had one like I don't know, maybe within the past year. But I'm thinking that we need another one.
All right. We're looking to put on a festival, and I imagine you're looking for someone to help to manage and direct the whole thing.
Well, if you don't mind helping, that would be great. But the reason why I'm here was I was hoping maybe you guys could come to Sandpoint and put on a show.
I'm actually currently in the middle of a production, actually. Nothing so crazy as the 6 Trials. Have you ever heard of the Green Knight?
That's a Fae story, right?
Yes, so it's this very long story about this goblin who catches this sickness, and he thinks he's dying, and so he decides, okay, I want to get my way into the heavens, so he starts doing all these good deeds until he dies, but the kicker is he doesn't actually realize he gets better, so his deeds start going crazier and crazier and crazier, and after a time, this goblin starts thinking he's a paladin, and he finally slays a dragon. And this earns him the spot in the upper planes.
That sounds like quite the adventure.
Indeed. It's a good, happy story.
How's the violence level in
Uh,
that?
Nothing too crazy. There is a bit of a heroic fight at the end with the dragon, of course, but fairly family friendly, I'd say.
You gotta have some action, right?
Indeed. I've got a whole actor. I've even got a halfling named Herchance. He's here to play our starring role. I would have offered you, but you're rather too tall for the part.
And I'm currently preoccupied with some personal matters.
Indeed.
But that's besides the point.
If you've got a stage or somewhere we could hire, I'd be more than happy to take the show on the road, of course. I hate to offer, but I do need to pay my actors and whatnot, so I would ask for a small fee.
Oh, entirely. I've put a lot of thought into this, and what I was suggesting is we would give you a portion of the profits from the proceeds of tickets and stuff.
Oh, of course, that's exactly how I get paid. The more people who show up, the more people who show up for the event, the more people we entertain, and the more money we make.
And that, my friend, we can agree upon.
Indeed. Do you have a date for me?
Not yet. I was in Sandpoint like 3 days ago.
Of course.
But one thing led to another, and I found myself here, so I figured I'd come by and kill 2 birds with 1 stone, so to speak.
All right, well, as long as you can give me like a month or so notice, we'd be more than happy to pack ourselves up here, head down to Sandpoint, and set up down at the old Sandpoint Theater.
For sure. And speaking of Sandpoint Theater, I still have to commission that. How would you feel about having your name on the building?
Sandpoint? I swore Sandpoint already had a theater, did it not?
We're, I are planning on commissioning a new stage for this festival itself on Chopper's Isle is what it was called.
Oh, you're building a new theater?
Yes. For this festival specifically.
Oh, so a temporary arrangement or like a full-blown establishment?
Well, my brain has a very vibrant arena for the competitions that I plan on putting on as well. The play would be another spectacle at the festival.
Oh, well, if you're more than willing to I would be more than willing to help finance the construction of your theater, provided you offered a compensation, perhaps in the form of advertisements.
For sure. That would be beneficial for the both of us.
Wonderful. We're gonna work out the details when we get there, unless you're starting construction immediately.
Once I get to Sandpoint, the construction is going to be the first thing I focus on, and I'll send you a raven or a message for the final date. How does that sound?
Wonderful. He's going to reach into his pocket and say, I don't do these sorts of things spontaneously like this, but let me go grab that. He says, he reached into his pocket, he pulls out a sack of coins, he will hand it to Caius and say, I better see a big billboard on that theater.
Billboard will be the least of your surprises.
Wonderful. I cannot wait to see the Nonon commemorative theater.
I look forward to speaking with you again.
All right, Caius, you just got 2,000 gold.
Holy shit.
Oh god.
That would mean he has 3,000 gold if he's taking the party pool as well for funding the entire thing. Holy shit.
And this won't
No,
cover
Tarek,
your
you
whole
still have
theater,
the-
but
Oh no, 100%. But Tarek, you still have the party pool.
Yeah, I know. I'm saying that when you start working on it, though, you'll have 1,000 gold from that. Because the party pool is currently 1,045 gold.
anything else I can help you with, or I'll
And
wait to hear from you.
do you remember our friends that were here, Pepale and Fred?
Indeed. What about them?
Do you know if they're still here in Magnimar?
Not to
I know
my
we
knowledge.
left abruptly.
Not to my knowledge, no. I don't really tend to spend time around those types, I'm afraid.
I don't know. That's totally understandable. I just figured maybe you would have heard something. Well, no, that's everything. I appreciate your positivity in this venture I have going forward, and we'll definitely speak.
You've
Soon.
yet to disappoint me, Caius. Then I'm more than happy to fund some capital as long as some of it makes its way back to me when we perform.
Larazad is happy to oblige his master of evil.
The director smiles and doffs his hat at you as you leave.
And now Caius is going to run around the city again in awe, looking for Pepeo and Fred.
All right, is that all you're doing for the next 4 days? That takes the rest of the party to get there?
That and any signs of Ruthgar.
All right.
boy.
Let me go check my notes, find out what happened to Ruthgar. It is. They went.
Boy.
Oh right, that's what happened. I remember now. Cool. All right, so let me.
I'm very scared.
All right, so few more days pass. Party carriage continues trundling along. Let me roll a 1d100 here. No,
And I'm guessing.
no, that's the. I have to do exclamation mark roll 1d100.
I'm guessing Tarek never got a response from Kaya.
Oh yeah, shit, I forgot about that. Yeah, so Tarek, you sent a. No, he has to respond. So.
Yep,
So Tarek,
I
you
sent-
sent a.
I sent-
Okay, yeah. So Caius, as soon as you're leaving the inn, you're gonna hear Tarek's voice in your head say, "Caius, are you all right? What the hell are you doing in Magnimar? We're on our way." And you also intrinsically know you can respond immediately with up to 25 words.
Can I type it out while I think about it?
Absolutely.
Go ahead.
All right, perfect. So move on.
Yeah, I'm just checking weather right now.
Yeah, no worries. So yeah,
it is-
continue, and I'll just I'll write my response in roll 20.
You're good.
It is, and what time is 2d12 hours. All right, so sorry, I'm just checking weather because I don't normally do this in the middle of session. 10.
Like
10
people if
hours.
you run across somebody.
Oh man, all right, that's pretty heavy. All right, so basically, you guys are getting your way to Magnimar. Though over the last few weeks or so, you will definitely notice there is some pretty heavy. There is some pretty bad rain. Originally, this was just a light drizzle, though. As you guys get further and further to Magnimar, you see the waves near Magnimar crashing up and down as the rain seems to get a lot thicker. It's now like right now. This is basically enough to probably instantly extinguish. Hold on, let me go get. I don't think you can copyright rain sounds. But hold on, let me go grab some rain music. I need rain sound effect. There we go. And can I play that via? It's called. I know it. Cannot play a song longer than 3 hours. Can someone find me like an hour of like rain sound effects? I can't find it.
I can try and find some in a
Alright.
second.
Just trying because I want. Ooh, let me try. Sorry.
You're good.
Yeah, you're good. Continue.
There we go. Just because the rain may or may not be important. So boop 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 boop. There you go. And you guys can adjust the volume of the bot if you find it to be too loud. But mechanically, what this means is you guys are currently in fairly heavy rain as you guys approach Magnimar. Currently, you guys can only really see like a good maybe 30 feet in front of you, and you figure perception checks or ranged attacks in this sort of weather is a very bad thing.
Well, good thing I'm a melee fighter.
Mm-hmm. Well,
Shouldn't be a problem for Frantic, though.
This is not the weather you want to be throwing firebolts in.
Mm-hmm.
Nope, noted.
All right, but yeah, you guys notice the particularly heavy rain currently happening as you guys make your way over to Magnimar. Caius, are you just waiting for them at the gate, or?
I'm not waiting for them. And sorry, I actually didn't really finish my message there. I got distracted.
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to distract you from your message.
No, it's okay. No, it's okay. No worries. Finding
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm not waiting for them.
Oh yeah, you're
I'm still
looking for Pepe Ale yourself. Yeah,
Yeah.
so hold on. All right, so that means you're over there. So we'll get to that in a second. Forgot because you're encountering that random encounter. So rest of party, you guys make your way to Magnimar. The gate of the city opens. You guys ride your carriage straight down the main street of Magnimar. No Caius. There appears to be very few people walking around given the heavy rainfall. But you guys effectively make it to Magnimar. If you guys want a map of Magnimar, if you go under Discord, the most recent map is a map of Magnimar. And you guys have arrived in the Alabaster District right up on the Lost Coast Road. So this is kind of the rich end of the city.
Yeah.
Are we all still on the Sentinel Isle?
Yeah, I haven't updated the Roll20.
Oh, okay, cool. No worries.
Yeah.
Not unless you guys get into a fight.
Yeah, I would have told the party exactly what Caius told me through the message. Through the sending, so that they at least know a bit.
All right, because you can say that in character.
Yeah, I know. I'm just letting.
Yeah, it's been 4 days, so everyone's at full health, everyone's at full ability scores, and you can re-prepare your spells if you prepare spells.
I think I'm only going to change one spell from the ones I've been setting. And that'll be my Enhance Water into... Yeah, I think I'm going to change Enhance Water... Oh, wait. Did I already change that? Oh, no, that's why I messed it up. I had set Comprehend Language as a second level spell. No, that's a first level. So what should I... So, yeah. Changing... Enhance Water to Comprehend Languages, just so I have that. And then I'll change the Comprehend Languages second level to... You know what? Let's go... Fuck it, I'll go Hold Person. just in case. Yeah.
What does party do?
I guess Gothy looks around now because she's never been in a city this big.
Oh, has Gothy never been to Magnimar before?
All we know is that she ended up in that demi-plane. We don't know how she.
Oh yeah, you
You're
guys
only in
never
the demi-plane in
Oh
Magnimar,
yeah, we
not
went
the actual Magnimar.
beforehand. We went to Magnimar to cure
The little
Jeva
girl.
of the like her.
All right.
Jeva.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, I don't think we actually made it though. We got captured somehow.
All right, hold
Oh,
on.
I thought we already did that.
Let me
I thought
get
we
you
had
guys
fun.
some pictures then. Welcome to Magnimar, the city of monuments. This entire city is basically, it is way bigger than Sandpoint. This is a large city. It probably has like a 5-figure population. It's a large city. The city is surrounded by a whole lot of marsh. The city itself is defined by 2 colossal landmarks which predate modern civilization by a few thousand years. The first is the Irespan, which is basically the easternmost edge of this giant bridge, which is now crumbled into the sea. This enormous relic stretches from Magnimar's other most notable feature, a 300-foot tall cliff which cuts the city directly into, called the Sea Clef. There are a number of neighborhoods nearby. There are and other information that you guys don't know at the moment. But yeah, it is a very impressive city. You see a whole lot of people walking around, a whole lot of humans, obviously, a whole lot of dwarves, half-elves, elves, that type of thing. What's it called? Gothy, once again, you're probably the only person of your race anywhere near here, so you're probably going to get a fair few ooh as people look at you.
Okay.
Uh,
Yeah.
Like, put her hand next to her face, like, don't want to look at. Yeah. Anyway. Yeah. Okay. Continue.
Yep. Firstly, Caius, we have no idea because last Tarek remembers seeing the Chancellor. He had left that cursed item with the Chancellor so that he could take it, and he was also in the middle of an order.
Totally forgot about that.
Yeah, and secondly, because Raza would have mentioned he was cursed, I had 2 attempts to remove curse each day.
You're removing the grog curse?
From Raza, yes.
All right.
So yeah, I would have had 2 attempts each day. So assuming 4 days, that's 8 attempts.
Well, you can roll me 4 capital checks. It's not really much of a curse, but you can certainly try and fix it.
First day, that would have been the first check.
All right, cool. Raza, you have a dick again.
Nice. That's great.
Yep. And yeah, since he's not sick, I don't need to worry about
Just gotta get rid of the other one.
All right, do you want to fix your other genital-related curse?
Wait, he has what?
I'm talking about your bearded friend.
Oh,
I'm
you mean
still a
Goth.
dude, so.
We added one. We gotta get rid of the other.
Do you want me to try and do that, Gothy? Because that would be 7 attempts I have against that.
Depends if Gothy cares.
Gothy really doesn't care. She probably would like to She probably want to figure out how to get rid of the curse. She probably maybe during one of the days she takes it off and turns back to normal. She turns back to normal as soon as she takes off the belt, right?
Have you taken the belt off?
I was thinking it while explaining. Yeah, during the travel, trying to figure out this belt and explaining it and probably taking it off, holding it up, and I'm thinking, like you said, that the effect wears off as soon as I take it off.
Alright, yeah, you take the belt off, you're still a guy.
Okay,
Oh, God.
Yeah, I'll attempt it on her every so often.
Alright.
So,
With the belt on, or?
Just whenever she wants to. But that would have been the first attempt, so 2 remove curses for the first of 4 days would have failed, probably.
Yep.
Day 2, first attempt.
say something?
Uh,
Well, sorry, I'm doing
I was
multiple things at once. DC 16, that breaks the curse.
okay.
All
At
right.
least until she puts the belt back on.
And then she has to make another save, right?
Yep.
I think as soon as she's back to her, was like, oh, I just put it on emergencies and puts it in the backpack.
Okay. Good to know. So an
Yay.
emergency item. That's a powerful emergency item.
Yes.
And I can always fix you again later. Alrighty, so that's all settled now. That was
Now we
all.
have an emergency dick.
There
I
you go.
mean, is there
Hey,
ever
could
not have an emergency one?
You're welcome.
have gotten the Raza.
Yeah,
Would
I
that?
probably.
No, Raza would have turned into a woman.
We could have canceled out one dick with another. Man.
Raza would have
Magic
turned into
works,
a
you
woman.
know?
It turned into a guy. I imagine it would turn Raza into a woman. Oh gods, no.
Okay.
Oh,
You guys are in
God.
Magnimar. What do you do?
Alright. If I don't see... well, Eric did have that one goal that he really needs to do. So he's going to inform the servant and the guard to try and find any way to maybe hire a new alchemist for Sandpoint. And then-
Hold on. Give me...
Yeah.
All right, feel free to
That's
keep
all-
role-playing. I'm sorry. I'm doing a lot of things behind the scenes right now for Caius.
You're
My
good.
apologies.
You're fine. And to the rest of the party, Tarek will say, I don't see Caius. I can try and keep in touch with him every now and again with the sending spell. But at the same time, I need to go speak with Brother Michael at the Church of Pharasma. He's the one that's going to help me find this teacher of mine who's also apparently named Michael. Funny coincidence.
I feel like there'd be an easy way to find him if you really need to. Where's the closest bar?
Well, I'm trying to think. It should be a couple blocks from here, from what I remember when I was here 6 months ago. Fucking demi-planes. But yeah, it shouldn't be too far. If I recall, we would occasionally go there while we were working on preparing for a play that we were performing right before we met you. Yeah, that's a fun story.
I'm sure if we raise enough of a ruckus, we'll find him.
Oh, please don't cost too much of one. Let's just say I didn't leave on the best. We didn't leave the best situation. We have no idea what happened to the Chancellor of Town.
Well, then we can't make it too much worse, can we?
Given the guy who probably got eaten by a demon, yes, it could possibly get worse, though, still. I still fucking rune curses, fucking... Oh my gods, there's so much to deal with. This is why I was coming here to try and rebuild myself.
Well, I'm gonna go try to find a library and try to figure out what this tattoo means. To give me a little more information about it.
That's not a bad idea. If you happen to find anything, if you happen to need me, most likely I'll be going for the closest inn if I'm able to get away from this Michael during my training at all for night's rest. Otherwise, you would probably have to go to the Church of Pharasma. It's in the Underbridge area. The Church of Pharasma. Ask Brother Michael. He'll guide you.
Okay, thank you.
And
that is where Tarek leaves the party.
Hey, hold on. Almost done. Boop. Boop. And do. And...
I also need to sell off my 2 breastplates and get a lighter armor as well.
Oh wait, weren't you gonna give Goff one of your breastplates?
Possibly, but at the same time, I might need to sell both of them to even afford what I'm about to do.
Alright.
Because this is I explained it a little bit before session. Basically, I'm getting a slight change to my class, which does require me to do some downtime training with this other figure, Michael, and some coin, which I need to sell one of my breastplates for. I would need to sell the other one as well, possibly, if I don't have any point after the training, to get new armor because I cannot wear medium armor anymore. Once I do this.
Okay, I don't know what you're talking about, Caius. You're all completely in Magnimar. But all right, so Caius is, so you guys are splitting the party again, is what I got from that.
Tarek went to the Underbridge to go speak with the brother to go start his training.
All right, so Tarek is going off on his own to go try and find the Underbridge. Where is everyone else doing? You guys looking for Caius?
That's what we're gonna do.
I believe Gothy said she was going to go to a library to research her tattoo.
All right, Gothy, you're going to go research your tattoo. Okay.
I'm gonna ask Kathy to come with me because my wisdom sucks, which I don't think it. Anyway, I'm gonna ask
I'd be
Kathy
happy to
come
help
with me.
research your tattoo if you wish.
Yes, please, thank you.
All right, Tobias, what are you up to now that you're in Magnimar?
Tobias is going to assist with the Dragon Twin Wonder tattoos.
So you're helping Gothy?
Yeah, he'll help Gothy.
All right, 2 new guys.
I was thinking I was gonna go to a tailor to get like new clothes because mine's just pretty, roughed up a little bit,
All right, so you're looking to find a tailor. Razzo, what are you doing?
I want to find out about that Pathfinder Initiate stuff.
You're checking out the local Pathfinders Guild?
Yes, I was gonna do that. Yes.
Cool. All right, I'll do all of this before I get back to Caius. All right, so let's start from the back. So Raza, you start asking around the Pathfinders Guild, and they are going to point you towards. Let me show you a building. I love being able to Google stuff. It is great. Let me send you a picture of a building. So you are going to see a fairly large. You're basically going to, as you start asking about the Pathfinders Guild, you are going to get pointed towards a fairly large keep. It appears to be made out of stone. It appears to have a whole lot of people walking in and walking out of it, as well as this symbol on the front.
I'm lagging at the moment.
You are what?
Lagging.
Oh.
Hello?
Yeah, did you get the images I sent?
I didn't catch any of what you said.
As soon as you start asking around for where the Pathfinder Society is, you will get directed towards a large building near the center of the city. It appears to be a large keep constructed of stone as well as more exotic materials, and this symbol, see Discord, is currently emblazoned directly in the center of it.
Mm-hmm. Right. This Pathfinder's item. What was it again? Fuck. What was it called? 1 second.
Do you walk inside?
Yes, I do walk inside, yes.
You are going to walk inside, and the first thing you're going to notice is a fairly large entrance hall. It appears to be, you walk down the front door. It opens directly into this massive entrance hall. It's this huge dining room table that could probably fit like a good 100 people on it. There's chairs on either side. Might even be a few people sitting around currently eating the late lunch as well. A lot of people running around dressed in all sorts of fancy garb. You're going to see people dressed as warriors, dressed as wizards. You're going to see a few people dressed as monks, and even a few druids even running around. You see a few hallways leading off in every direction, as this entire place is almost coordinated madness. But you are led across to the center, and you start looking around for someone currently directing all of this madness. And the person who you are directed towards is... Let me go grab the name of that character. It's been a while. It wasn't that character. It was... hold on, sorry. I'm trying to remember the name of a character from like a long time ago.
No.
Oh, Zhao. Right, that was it. All right. So you get directed up to a fairly Asian-looking woman. She's dressed in light armor. She's got a sword by her side. She's got a pirate eye patch in one of her hands. And she looks down towards you and she says, "You, I haven't seen you around here before. What is your business
No.
with the society?"
I've got this item here, and I take out the item. I got from my master, and he told me to come here to take some tests.
Oh, you are. What is your name, initiate?
Raza. My name's Raza.
Raza. Why have I heard that name before?
Well, you might know my master, Awogi. Awogi? Yeah, Awogi.
A Woogie. Oh, you're one of the Woogies. That makes sense. All right, so I suppose you're here for your field commission?
Yes, I am.
All right. I
I
don't
think
know.
that's what it's called.
I don't know what I can give you, unfortunately. We have been rather. Well, I suppose there is one thing we could use your help with. If you're looking to earn your full commission, you're more than welcome to help us with these murders.
Murders, you say?
Indeed, Magnimar has been plagued by some serial murders the last few days, and these assassins are getting even more brazen. Find out who's behind this murder cult, and I'll be more than happy to award you your field commission.
All right. Well, looks like I'm heading out again and getting to see. Can I? No. I'm asking like where the murders take place first, and like who would know more.
All over the city, to be quite honest. They were originally happening down in Underbridge. Then they've gotten a bit stranger. First, it was just random beggars getting down. Then merchants. Then what's it called? Then merchants. Then bankers. Then a whole lot of. And that's the weirdest thing, isn't it? All the people who have been murdered are people who have come into a very large amount of wealth.
Yeah, seems to be connected there.
We have a whole lot of bankers being murdered, a whole lot of success. Like, it doesn't even matter the amount. Like, we had a murder of a beggar who had just earned 5 gold. 5 gold.
It seemed a bit excessive to.
And you know what the weirdest thing about it is?
No, tell me.
On what's it called? The venture captain, who will reveal her name as Quinn Zhao. On, I'm googling the name of something. Oh no, I'm spelling this incorrectly. That's what it's called. Yeah, I spelled that incorrectly. I'm sorry. She will say pretty much every single one of the bodies we've been finding has been carved with this symbol. And I have no idea what it means.
Do you guys recognize that symbol?
Currently, Raz is by himself.
Yeah, exactly. Can I note it down somewhere?
Absolutely. She'll hand you a journal and a pencil, if you don't already have one.
I don't think I do, so now I do.
She will hand you a Pathfinder branded journal and pencil.
Yay!
You should have one of those. If you're willing to,
Nice.
if you're looking to join the Explore and Report, you need to write down everything you find.
Yeah. That's what I've been doing, but not officially, you know.
Well, if you're looking to join, it's just trying to make it a bit more official.
Yeah, that was what my master said as well. Yeah, let's head back out to the part. Well, everyone's scattered right now. Let's go investigate the murders then.
All right, by all
go
means.
to the rich part of town.
Rich part of town, just north of here, Alabaster District. Honestly, that's where most of the murders have been taking place.
Is there an inn there? Like, no?
Oh, you could stay at the Cat and Dragon, though we do have the most recent murder here.
Yeah, I'd like to go there.
No, we have it here at the Grand Lodge.
Oh, you've had it here, right here in this building?
Yes. The mayor's been asking us to try and find out what's been going on here.
Can I? Can I go investigate the body? I don't
By
know.
all means,
It's
I
probably
was.
just a symbol that is left on there.
No, in fact, he actually just died a few days ago. A dwarven businessman.
Orphan businessman. Can I? Can I? I wouldn't know this man, would I? No.
Possibly. I can lead you downstairs if you'd like to examine the body.
Yeah, I'd like to do that.
All right, the venture captain leads you down to a very cold, dry room, and you are going to see a naked dwarf man spread out along, like, essentially, I don't know if you've ever been to, like, a funeral home before, but it's like the room where they prepare the bodies. The body is
Yeah.
remarkably fresh. You see a cleric of Fesmara basically casting, what's that spell? Delay Rot, or no, he's casting Gentle Repose. Yes, you see a cleric thereby basically chanting a Gentle Repose spell towards the dwarf. The dwarf has obviously been relieved of any of his possessions. There's like a little there's like a little cloth over his legs to preserve his dignity. You're gonna see this weird ass symbol that's carved directly into this man's chest. Though rather crucially, Raza, despite him clearly being a dwarf, probably the most distinguishing feature about him is that his skin is a bright orange and his hair is a bright green.
Oh my god.
This fellow's name was Rygar Hammerhand, one of the most recent murders that we found here in Magnimar.
Can I?
A fellow who came into a lot of wealth, started spending it wisely, and then bang, dead.
Right. So I wouldn't. Well, I did notice. Did I notice anything else?
He appears to be a dwarf. He appears to be very physically fit, and yeah, he also has orange skin.
Huh. Well.
Is there anything you want to examine the body about, or?
Can I examine the symbol and make out what it was made with?
You could.
Like.
It appears to have been carved into his chest with like a sharp object.
Sharp one. Well, I couldn't sense anything magical because I'm not magical myself.
I don't think you have detect magic.
No, I do not. Can I think about it?
By all means, feel free to come by if you wish to examine the body again. We are fairly certain we might be able to keep it fresh indefinitely, though obviously our main concern is stopping the killer. Or killers.
Yes.
Take as long as you need, Rasa, but consider finding this murder to be your field commission, as it were. Because quite frankly, I am stumped. Rasa, what do? Rasa. Rasa. Rasa.
Can you hear us even?
I think Rasa may have lagged out.
Yeah.
Alright, well, Rasa is examining the body. And, alright, where were we? Frederick, where did you say you were going?
Yeah, I wanted to go to a tailor shop to get my new clothes.
Magical clothing or just like a really fancy set of clothing?
Just like nice regular clothing, you know?
Alright, can you send me a Google image of what you're looking for?
Give me a second.
Like, do you want like a suit, or do you want something a bit more contemporary?
Hold on, I got some. Let me send it your way.
Yep.
Alright, give me a second.
Do you want like a big fancy surcoat?
I was thinking of like, you know, how, you know, like a duster coat in a sense, you know?
Okay, dusters haven't been invented yet. You're not a cowboy.
Like, you know, long coat. Like a long coat, in a way.
Let me get you a picture. So do you want...
like this.
Oh, yeah, so, what's it called? That's somewhat similar to what you're going for. If you want, you could get yourself a noble's outfit for 75 gold. If you just want the fanciest clothing.
No, I just want to get like a long coat, that's all. Like a new
what about
shirt and, like,
you could probably get yourself a traveler's outfit then. It's basically boots, wool skirt, breeches, sturdy belts, fancy jacket, cloak with a hood.
All right, yeah, I can do that. Yeah.
All right, that will cost you 1 gold, and it's 5 pounds of clothing.
All right.
Anything else I can get you, sir? Are you looking to get yourself a fancy cloak? We also sell various types of perfume as well as speed sashes if you're the adventuring type.
Tell me more about these speed sashes.
He will pull, what's it called? The tailor will pull out a. Let me see if I can get you a picture of this. Do you know those, like, what's it called? He'll pull out what is essentially a bandolier. It appears to be. Hold on, let me see if I can get you a picture of it. It's like this sash that goes all across your chest. It's filled with all of these little pockets and bags and things.
Oh, cool.
And he says, there are 6 pockets here. We have it includes with a satchel with the hip. Each pouch has a bit of a stiff leather flap. You can secure it with a clasp. There's a little magnet in there, in fact. Or you can leave it unfastened. It buckles at the shoulder, or if you really need what you're looking for now, you can tug it very sharply and it'll break.
How much?
20 gold.
All right, I'll take it.
All right. In-game, what this means is basically anything you put inside these pouches, you can pull out as a swift action rather than a move action.
All right, that's really
so
good.
it's fancy for, like, potions and stuff.
All right.
Really useful.
How many pounds is that?
6.
6 pounds. Okay,
So
gotcha.
6 items you can.
Not
swift
6
action.
pounds, but 6 items. It
Oh.
weighs 3 pounds.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, let me put that down.
Anything else I can help you with?
No, I'm fine. I think I got everything I need.
Some jewelry, perhaps?
Nah, it's fine. I think we just head out right now.
All right. And Tarek, where were you headed again?
I was heading to the Church of Pharasma to meet with Michael so that I could
Yeah,
go.
you're meeting with Michael. Sorry if I'm skipping through this. I'm trying to get everyone settled right now.
You're perfect.
You will meet with the trainer. He suggested. He will say he was more than willing to change your archetype. Retraining. Oh, let me go change. Retraining rules, because that's what we're doing right now. It has a standard cost. It is 10 gold times your level times the number of days to retrain. Archetypes take 5 days, so this will be 70 gold per day times 5.
70 gold, so 350 gold. So I would need to sell off an item to afford it fully.
Yeah, so he will charge you 350 gold for this.
Alrighty, I have 219 currently. How much would I get if I sell the regular +1 breastplate I have?
+1 breastplate, you could probably get a good 500 gold for that.
I will be happy with that 500 gold.
That's just me eyeballing it right there. But yeah, all right, 500 gold, you sell it quickly, and now you can afford your training.
Yeah, that puts me to 719. So let me pull out a calculator real fast. 719 minus 350 will be 719 minus 350 is 369 gold exactly is how much I have left.
Yeah, so essentially, Tarek, you're now just busy for the next 5 days. It's not near constant training, but it is like an 8-hour-a-day affair. As he's teaching you about channeling power, channeling fire, about not relying on your physical aspect and relying on praising the sun.
Yeah, at the same time, at some point, probably after this is all done, I will sell my current +1 breastplate for a new set of light armor.
All right, if you want to sell another +1 breastplate, I'll give you another 500 gold for it.
Oh, this is the temporary flying.
Oh, it's the temporary flying. Hold on, let me remember how much I priced that at.
It was like over 1,000.
That is 8 grand. All right, so you could sell that for 4,300 gold.
4,300. Okay. And I will need that gold to afford new armor when I do that.
I figure you're going to buy new armor once you're done training.
Yep. Exactly.
And Tobias and Gotha, you guys are looking into the tattoo thing?
Yep.
Alright,
Yeah,
roll
we're
me
digging
a...
into it.
Whoever wants to be the main person rolling into this, you can roll me a history check. The other person can roll to assist, and in addition to that, you're getting a +4 because you're in a library.
Okay. I have
a feeling
3.
Gothi might be better.
Yeah, I have 3 for history. So okay, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, is
Oh, I got the
Kathy
same.
gonna be helping?
All right.
Kathy will auto-help you, yeah, so there's another +2.
Okay.
All right. I'll roll to assist because mine's the exact same as yours.
Mm-hmm.
Good luck, y'all. Okay,
So that'll be 8 then.
Yep. So
Alright.
what your roll is +4 because 2 from Tobias, 2 from Kathy.
Wait, and then wasn't a +4 for the library?
No, it's another +4 from the library, yeah.
Okay,
For
so you get
library.
a +8 bonus to your roll.
Then plus my intelligence. Okay. 11. All right. 22.
32.
Nice.
All right, hold on. Need to check my notes here. My bad.
That's the only thing I remember is something about dragon's blood and
yeah. Checking through stuff. Trying to. No, wait. Where did I put it? Was it here? No, it's not there. Hold on, I'm looking for something I have lost. 1 second.
He traveled back in time. It was actually my grandfather.
Well, you're not
That would
wrong.
be weird.
Gothy, I lost the little backstory you wrote. I don't know whether I put it in Discord or not.
are PMing me or the PM me?
I don't know
Yeah.
if you PM me. I don't know if you sent it to me via Discord, but I lost it.
We
I don't know if I
discussed
put-
it over. Yeah, we talked to each other over Discord.
We voiced it. Okay, so that's why I don't have any written records of this. Okay, cool. That makes sense. No worries. All right. But yeah, Gothy, you're gonna start. Gothy, Tobias, you guys are gonna start looking through all these pieces of paper. You're gonna start in chalk. You're gonna find genealogical records, and you're gonna start trying to piece together everything. And perhaps the first thing you're gonna find, Tobias, is a family tree. Not necessarily a full family tree, because obviously that is not a thing. Anything happened, but looking through looking through various reports and especially immigration reports, something that rather catches your eye. You find out that the Wind Clan Shoanti, they migrated from Qian some 100 years ago.
And where do we migrate from?
Hold on, let me go grab. From the from the southern tip of you will find out. Yeah, you find out the. Sorry, what's it called? Yeah, you are aware the Shoanti clan was originally based in the Val Shamashi jungle, the southern part of the continent of Tianja. Which is generally home to a whole lot of exalted creatures such as lizard folk. What's it called? Sorry, hold on, looking up. Yeah, so you are aware the Wind Clan of Shoanti were humans, but they originally migrated to Varsnia from Tianja about 100 years ago. You came from the Val Ashima jungle. The southern part of Tianja, it's a vast rainforest that dominates pretty much a quarter of the continent. It is filled with jagged volcanic mountains, seemingly endless swamps, a place of danger and mystery, and is full of basically all of the different exiles of Chan. This tends to include a whole lot of lizard folk, kobolds, dragons, gripply, humans, and Tengu.
Interesting, Gothi. What do you make of this? I'm gonna shuffle the book over her way.
Okay. What's this? it's interesting, but what does this have to do with tattoos?
Well,
Well, so
the
I'm
main
from Chianti clan.
the main thing you're able to get from this tattoo, Gothy, or the main thing that you're able to relate this to the tattoo, Gothy, is you are aware that the organization that, or rather the organization that raised you, picked you up in Chan.
Okay,
That's
sure, let's rewrite that. All right.
that's part of the reason that your character speaks Chan, if you'll recall.
Huh. Okay. Shoot, I forgot what I was gonna say. Okay, so
You're Asian, basically, is what you're discovering.
with a British accent. Okay.
All right. Well,
Alright.
most Tengu are from Chan.
You just happen to be raised outside of it.
You were just raised outside of Chan.
Alright.
And if what this historical record is showing you is true, then the time when you were being picked up, which was around 20 years ago, so the time when you were being born was essentially right at the tail end of when the Wind Clan was leaving Chan. It was happening around the same time. So it's not entirely unlikely that someone may have gotten a bit frisky with the locals.
Are you saying that Tobias may be my brother?
I wouldn't say
Come
brother,
on.
but
Uh,
you guys do have both a fang type of tattoo.
Obviously, we're dragon twin.
You got a similar power, and you're both from a similar part of the world.
This is
And
This
you were
is-
born right around the same time his family was leaving said part of the world. You ever heard of Vietnam babies?
Uh,
odd.
no, because I'm an innocent little flower.
So my dad was a man hooker, is what I'm hearing.
Hmm. So we're related in some way.
Oh boy.
Out of character, a whole lot of soldiers had babies in Vietnam before leaving.
Oh god.
Oh boy.
Which might explain why Gothy was given up so easily, and knew very little about her family.
Oh god.
Probably it looks like my clan was in this area. You know, right around. You know, isn't that close to where you were born?
I oh, I mean, she was assumed she would be born in the place where Tengus come from, so I think so. It then looks over at Tobias.
Your character's 30 years old.
Looks over at Tobias. Are we family? Are we? Looks back down at the family tree. She's flabbergasted. She has no idea what to say because I have no idea what to say.
Tobias, what do?
I don't know. I mean, I have no clue. Maybe we should find my Chianti clan. Ask some questions here.
I think that might be the best. Yes. She is definitely spiraling right now.
Do you also have a mole on your butt?
Oh my
What?
god.
I
Oh.
don't know. It's covered by feathers. And no, you can't look at. No, you can't look. Get out! You go.
I wasn't going that far out.
All right, but
No.
anywho, to get things back on track to what the dragon marks are able to do, this is also related to Tian culture. So, have you ever heard the term Mandate of Heaven?
No.
Alright, basically, you are aware that in Shan culture, essentially, most of the reasons that all of Qian was united was due to this philosophy called the Mandate of Heaven, which was basically that various gods, depending on the specific ruling dynasty in charge, would basically say that the reason we're in charge is because God said so. And usually the divine would mark said rulers with various things. Sometimes it's come in the way of tattoos, sometimes it's come in the way of genealogy records, sometimes it's come in the way of giant neon signs pointing down at the rulers. But essentially, every time something bad happens, so usually in the form of natural disasters or famine or flood, these things were not seen as natural, they were seen as divine retribution for being a shitty king. So generally, if there was ever some sort of natural disaster or failure to reign, the people of Qian would view this as well, it clearly means the gods hate our king anymore, and that would be just reason to basically say the king had lost the mandate of heaven, and to overthrow said emperor and replace him with a new one.
And how far away is this country?
Like 6 months.
Oh,
like
Jesus
like
Christ.
literally the other side of the world.
Yeah, I have no idea what you just said. I am
I'm
very much
saying
confused.
your characters realize you might be related to Qian royalty, who are usually marked by this sort of thing.
Oh shit!
So we could be royalty if we show up.
Possibly, though. Again, getting to Qian is like its own affair.
Princess Gothy, all right.
But you are aware these sorts of tattoos usually appear on people who possess this mandate of heaven.
All right. Yep, Princess Gothy. All right. Cool. Sweet.
And if you guys want to explore that, I have an entire adventure called Jade Region, which is all about doing literally this. So, massive side campaign plot.
I like the idea of Tobias and Gothi taking over the world.
Alright, well again, that's like literally a few... You figure it would probably take you years to get to Qian. Again.
After we take over the Grave Knight, then.
You guys are in, like, France. You'd have to go to fucking China. That basically involves going over the North Pole. You're welcome to do it, but I think you guys have more pressing matters. Oh, but yeah, that is what your 30 history check will get you.
Okay.
30? 30?
You got a 22.
Oh yeah,
I got 22.
That's what your 22 history check gets you.
What does the 30 history check give us?
What does 30 get us?
All right, my point. My point is, you guys are able to discover a hell of a lot about your heritage, and surprise, you two might be related.
And we're fancy.
And you guys may or may not be related to Qian royalty. Though obviously that's a conversation you'll probably have to have with your father when you meet him, Tobias.
Goth, we got to start lifting the pinky when we're drinking.
Okay, I have no idea what that pinky.
Does Goth even have pinkies?
I would
Does
think
Gothy?
so. I would think so, since they're human-like.
Well, how many fingers do you want to have?
I thought about that.
Alright, is that everybody except for Caius?
I think so.
I think it is.
Alright, wonderful. Because we are about to take a very different turn. Caius.
Oh boy.
You there, buddy?
Can you hear me?
Caius, yeah, you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yep, so you start looking around for Pepe Ale. That's where the last place I got you, yeah?
Yes. Can I read something off?
Sure.
Okay, Kaius makes his way through the magnificent city, his eyes widen in admiration and awe. He starts jumping around, back and front flips, wall runs, skipping from stone to stone, tumbling like a wild animal.
Alright, is that all?
Yeah, as he's looking for Pepe Ale.
Alright, no worries. Didn't mean to cut you down, but
Most of it.
you will find something quite different, as it turns out. As you are leaping across the trees, you will find yourself, there's a whole lot of rain everywhere, And as you land on one of the houses, unfortunately, your foot just catches the wrong thing, and you immediately start to slide. Thankfully, you are a monk, and so you take no falling damage. You basically grab onto the side of the building and start slowly falling down to the base. However, at the base of the building, Caius will turn around and see a somewhat familiar face looking at him at the base of the building. And you're going to turn around. You're going to see a middle-aged man you have seen quite a few times before. He is absolutely soaked. He is dressed in the same full plate you saw him in last time. He has a sword in one hand, he has a mace in the other, and Ruthgar will slowly start walking over to Caius and say, I haven't seen you for 6 months, Drow.
How's it going, buddy?
You there. Do you have any idea what bullshit you have caused me? Just
Caius
as the rain
visibly
pots
shudders
around
as
you.
Caius visibly shudders as he makes his way down to level ground, face to face to Ruthgar.
Do you understand the embarrassment you have caused my organization? The shit you have done?
It was me specifically, but I can understand that.
Robert pulls out a potion, he drinks it, and immediately all of his flesh just turns to bark as he pulls out his longsword. You are going to finish this here and now with me. I'm going to murder you.
Alright, hold on.
What did I just
I
walk back?
know you and Caius didn't get off on the right.
What do you
But-
mean, me and Caius? Don't speak of yourself in the third person, Drow.
You know what I meant. We don't have to fight.
No side plots, no wizards to save you, no half-orcs, just you and me. So I may grab from your corpse the dignity that our organization still faces.
You sent us to go kill somebody, and you didn't give us any real information.
We sent you to kill somebody who stole a corpse from our organization. A corpse we were purifying. Not only did you fail
Friend!
to destroy that corpse, you allied with that corpse and brought it back to life. The man who ruined my life.
You're an adventurer, are you not?
I was an adventurer. Till
Then
that
you
fucking
know not
orc
everything
destroyed my knees.
Then you know not everything goes as planned.
You're not giving me much reason to not slice you down where you stand, Elf. For what you did to me
Yeah.
and my organization.
I get it.
I
We
am
made
not
a
long.
promise.
I am not long
You
for this
fulfilled
world.
your society. You fulfilled your side of it, and we didn't fulfill our side of it. But can't you find like something, some memory? Like, did Paypal really need to die?
Do you
for
want to
bringing
know
back
what
a
he
friend?
did? Do you want to know what that man did to me? What they
You
did?
want to go and make it
in
personal now?
Caius, my relationship with Pepeel and the rest of them was personal from the second we all left Grenland. They are monsters. They are traitors to Iomadai and Sarenrae for their collaboration with necromancers. And if you can't see that, then I'm just going to have to start killing every single necromancer an association of necromancers that I see.
And isn't that itself going against Sarenrae?
How so?
Isn't retribution and forgiveness Sarenrae's word?
Retribution and anger
I'm pretty sure I have a close friend.
is certainly against Sarenrae. He pulls out his longsword, and it begins shining a sunburst. But that's why I follow Iomadai. Roll initiative.
Oh shit. Oh no, Caius. I'm well.
This is gonna be fun.
I don't know if I should be rooting for him because I don't know if this is actually him. Especially with how
Mano oh mano.
Mano a mano.
Oh boy. 18
This
points.
is intense.
What is Ruthgar getting?
He has 2 weapons, so he rolls a 16.
Oh boy. That is
Meaning-
a huge initiative, but he rolled lower than Caius.
Yep. All right. So Caius, you see him pulling out his longsword. What do you do?
Okay, so
You have a feeling he is probably going to murder you, but you are faster.
is it possible to come back to me in this moment or no?
Well, we can deal with.
It's up to you.
We've just dealt with the rest of the party because I was hyping this up here.
Totally understandable. Totally. Okay, all right, let's do this. All right, so first thing Kai's is gonna do, he's gonna draw his crossbow and he's gonna fire a soul directly behind Ruthgar.
All right. Are you sure you want to do that in the pouring rain?
Thank you for the reminder. No, and I'm going to change my mind and I'm going to hightail it all the way this way.
All right. So you're just gonna start running away from him?
Yeah, I'm not fighting this guy.
All right. What's it called? He is going to pull his sword out as he sees you there, and he is going to say, "Coward!" as you run away. At which point he
Damn straight.
which point he points behind you and say, "Iomadai herself is going to come and crush you for that." And he takes, what's it called? You see him take out what looks to be like a small pokeball on the ground, throw it out into the area behind him, and
God.
you guys are gonna see a fucking tornado. Let me get you a picture of this thing.
Tornado.
What
Training
the
one.
hell is this shit?
Alright, so you are gonna basically see the walking embodiment of like a black hole. You see this giant vortex of spheres and colors appear behind him. It appears to just be like a giant circle, but like the circle is like the size of like a house. It doesn't have arms, it kind of has vestigial arms or legs, and it just appears to be this orb of pure energy as he says, "Iomadai! Destroy this heathen!" And he points at Caius. At which point, what is this thing's speed? Let me go grab its speed is 100 feet per round. All right.
So he matches me.
Oh, your speed is also 100 feet?
Well, if I'm running.
Damn, alright, so Caius, you immediately start running, and you see this giant sphere just start following you. Where you running to?
As I realize he's pacing me, I'm gonna start spending every key point I have to get away from him, which gives me a 20 feet boost to my base.
Oh shit,
so that
alright.
So that makes my running speed 140.
Alright, and where are you running towards? Basically, pick a party member to help you with this.
Yeah, no worries. Do I recognize the area of Magnimar that I'm
Yeah,
in right
absolutely.
now, or am I
You've
still
been to
close it?
Magnimar before. You see, you start looking around, you see a library over there that you know, you see a library over there, you see a dojo that appears to have the symbol of Sarenrae on it. You see...
I have a better question. Sorry to interrupt.
What?
Do I know how to get to Ulamar's house from where I am right now?
Yeah, Ulamar is in the Alabaster District, so absolutely you will.
That's exactly where I'm running.
Cool. All right, you start running towards Ulinar. All right, so let me roll 1, 2, 3. All right, someone roll me a d4 to see who Caius passes.
4.
4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hey, Gothy!
Oh no!
As you're looking through books with Tobias and stuff. Oh yeah, Gothy has no idea who this character is.
No idea.
Gothy has no idea who this character is. All right, so Gothy, yeah, so Gothy, Tobias, you are in the library with Kathy, until you hear this massive stomping and crashing noise. You see Caius just running as fast as he can past your library, being followed by what looks to be a sentient black hole. What do?
I don't think can do anything because she's still in shock about being related to Tarek.
Not Tarek,
And-
Tobias.
As I'm running,
I meant
see them?
Tobias.
Alright.
Too many people that start with letter T in here.
Yeah, sorry. That's why I also go by Domin as well.
Tobias.
What did you do to that?
All right, Tobias, how do you respond?
I'm gonna yell at Caius and be like, "What did you do, Caius?"
Caius, you hear Tobias yelling at you.
As Tobias catches my attention, I look over at him, make direct eye contact, and I'm just gonna be like, I shouldn't have drank that freaking grog, and just keep running.
All right. Do you guys ignore him, or?
No, I'm gonna assist. I'm trying to think of what possible way I could help
Yeah, currently he is
with the
running
giant
down.
black hole.
Yeah, so you can roll me a what is it? You can roll me a knowledge planes check, and I'll tell you what that giant black hole is.
I'll do that. 10.
10. Not a fucking clue.
Not a fucking clue. So it's just a giant black hole that I see going through.
I can send you a better picture of it, but yeah, the best way to describe this thing is like... Oh, no, I think I did send you guys a picture in session stuff.
Yeah.
It appears to be a sentient black hole is probably the best way to describe this thing. It's like, as it's running by, you see like gravitational waves around it, like pulsating. You see like a trash can nearby it just kind of get picked up and thrown directly near Caius.
Could I perceive if I have any chance of like damaging it?
You failed your knowledge check. You have no fucking clue what this thing is.
Oh boy, I'm not there to help.
And like about a minute later, Tobias, you're gonna see a old ass man. He appears to be maybe 50, 60 years old. He's got a sword in one hand, a mace in the other, who is also just running in the direction that those two are going, though obviously at a much slower pace. And you're going to hear him yelling, "Get him, Iobadai! Tear your heathen into 1,000 pieces!"
So is Tobias gonna get the vibe check that like the old man is on the side of the black hole-ish looking thing, or is that gonna be over his head?
The old man appears, well, considering he referred to the black hole by the name of a deity.
I think Tobias is gonna wild shape into a, what can I turn into now?
Anything
What's
up
my
to
biggest size?
cat or horse sized.
I'm gonna turn into a large goat at this point.
Okay.
And I'm gonna go fucking headbutt him.
You're gonna headbutt him. All right.
I'm gonna headbutt him.
Okay, cool. Hold on, let me set up this. Let me set up this battle map right here. Let me reuse this. So
I'm not gonna join the battle because I'm having some back problems and I need to go lie down. So this has been fun.
Oh, are you okay?
Yeah, I've been having some back problems for a little while. I just need to like stand up, lie down. I'll be fine. Other than my back, I am 100% fine.
Okay.
Yeah. It's been too long. All right.
All right, hold on. Let me grab Kathy. Where did I put her? Because she's in there with you, yeah?
Yeah.
Alright. To-do. Alright, let me to-do. Alright, so I'm just going to reuse this map, if you don't mind being. So, Caius, are you going to still keep running as Tobias comes out to help you? Or are you turning around to face this thing?
So, for Tobias, is his intent to confront the shadow?
He appears to be coming out to confront Ruthgar in the shadow, yeah.
I mean, I feel like goats definitely have to hit old people, so it's a law.
All right, yeah. So as I see Tobias coming out of the building, I'll come to a screeching halt and turn around, and I'll scream to him as like, "Stay away from the shadow thing and stop Ruthgar, but try not to kill him." And then I'm gonna start running back into the fray towards.
Alright, so I guess we're rolling initiative for everybody else then.
Everyone?
Oh no, just Tobias, Kathy, and Devin.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I guess I'll chat to you guys next week. See ya.
Okay, no worries. Feel free to keep
Take
listening in if
coffee.
you'd like to. Alright, so we got...
19 for Tobias, 5 for Devin.
Yeah,
boy.
let me go grab the... This thing is... What's its initiative? Oh god, it's really far.
Oh boy. Do I want to know?
This thing is really fast.
Oh!
Kathy is also fast because improved initiative feat.
That thing is the fastest thing in the entire game, I think, at this point.
It's not the fast... It has 27 dexterity.
Yeah, I'm saying that we've
wow.
That's the fastest thing we've encountered.
It has
That's-
27 dexterity
Jesus.
and the improved initiative feat.
Yeah.
Devin and Tobias...
Was that like a +6?
It has plus 12.
Wow.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's got the highest initiative of anything we've ever encountered.
Yeah, so like I said,
19.
don't fight the ghost thing. Go after Ruthgar. That's our best bet.
Oh no, Tobias was 19. Devin was sorry.
Can you swap that around for me?
Yeah, I'll swap it around.
Thank you.
Anyone ever fought a black hole before? Because it's not a good idea, probably.
First time for everything.
Can you see? Can you guys see why I didn't want you guys to constantly split? God.
This is why I never thought that this would be how a fight against Ruthgar would go. With him summoning a fucking tornado.
Ruthgar yells, "Iomenai, kill the drow!" At which point this thing is going to rush... Actually, no, it's not going to rush over. It is going to gesture to this part of the nearby house, basically. Oh, no, Those guys aren't there right now. Basically, this top of the house, it's going to kind of gesture to that part of the house. It's going to kind of start pulling on that part of the house. You see it, like, rip off that part of the roof, and it throws it at Caius.
The Grave Walker was named James Castle.
Yeah, Grave Knight is the term.
Grave Knight. And,
Yeah, 30 versus Caius's AC.
That
Jesus
doesn't
Christ.
hit.
Alright, you basically get hit in the face with a piano, take 8 damage.
Oh, that wasn't as bad as I thought.
They can grab bigger things. Tobias, you are now goat, so you are large size, yes?
Yes.
Alright. Did you apply all your strength buffs and whatnot?
I think I did. Yes.
Yeah. Did you get that website I sent you about all the wild shapes and stuff? Did you use that?
I did, and I messaged you about using the buffalo hit for the goat.
Yeah, absolutely. You can use buffalo.
Okay, I'm gonna use the buffalo for the goat then. Yes.
Cool,
So
all
I
right.
am going to charge Ruthgar
Are you raging?
and try to gore him.
Would you like to declare a rage, or?
You know what? Hell yeah! I'm gonna declare a rage. Let me
All
write
right,
that
so
down.
you start raging, so that's another +4 to strength, +4 to con, +2 to will saves, and -2 to armor class for the next, I think, 7 rounds.
As long as he's
Alright,
continuing raging. Yeah.
-2. Okay, so I was at 14. Now I'm at 12 AC.
Angry goat engaged.
Oh yeah, so this lasts for 4 plus con modifier rounds.
4 plus, so 6 rounds is
Yeah,
what I got.
this will last for 6. You can end it early if you want to save your rounds, but you're fatigued at the end of it. And
So if I get 2 more con, how much more HP do I get?
2 per 8. What's it called? This gives you 2 HP per hit die. So you have 7 hit die, so that's an extra 14 hit points.
Oh, I have 8 hit die, so 2, so it's 4 more, right?
How do you have
so
8 hit
more?
die? How do you have 8 hit die?
Druid is 8 hit die, isn't it?
No, I'm talking about hit die as in levels.
Oh, no, I only have 7. Okay.
Yeah. So 7 times
Okay.
2, you get 14 extra current and max HP.
14, okay. 82 temporary.
And this is also, another +2 to hit and damage because of the strength bonus. So you have a very large bonus to hit right now.
Hell's the yeah.
Murder.
Okay.
Murder it. Murder him.
And I am going to gore. Give me just a moment to figure out what that is. Okay. So I get a +1 for the...
So it's your base attack bonus, plus your strength.
Holy shit, that's 12 now.
Yes. So it's your base attack.
12 plus 7.
Yes. No, your base attack bonus is not 12. What?
My total attack bonus is 12.
Yeah, so your total attack... so you have, what's it called? Your base attack bonus is 5. You're raging, so your strength is now 4. So you have a 9 to hit. That turns into a 10, because... No, you're wild shape, so you're at 9. You're raging, so it goes up by 2 again, so you're at 11. You have your amulet, and that goes up to +12.
Okay.
And unless you have any other
12.
bonuses on top of that.
I think that's it for now, unless I get my Bear's Endurance, or my Bull Strength.
You didn't cast that.
I did not, so that's a 28.
Yeah, so would you like... I was going to say, do you want to declare your power attack feat? But it's too late. You've already rolled the hit.
Oh, damn it, you're right. I did. Okay.
All right, well, 28, that will definitely beat Ruthgar's AC. You can roll me some
Hell
damage
yeah.
now.
All right, and then if I remember correctly, the Buffalo was...
2d6 plus strength modifier 1.5 times.
Roll 2d6 plus strength modifier, which is now a 7.
Yep,
So
and then
plus
1.5. Yep, so 7 plus 3 is 10.
So 2d6 plus 10.
21.
Yeah, welcome to high-level druid gameplay. He is a beast.
I'm enjoying this.
Alright, you smack Ruthgar in the face for 21 points of damage. He is very unhappy about that. Kathy will come out of the window, see this giant-ass goat next to her, and say, "Kick his ass!" And she'll cast Bull Strength on Tobias.
Oh my god, Tobias has got full strength.
So
Alright, so that gives me another 4, right? So that puts me at 28 strength?
You're now at 28 strength, yes.
Holy
Jesus Christ.
smoke.
Yeah, welcome to Buff City.
The
All
only thing
right.
about him is his AC now.
Caius. You are facing down a gravity elemental. 1 second. Alright, so we'll skip you for the time being. Ruthgar, upon seeing you there, is going to... What does that do? He can do that. Alright, so he holds his long sword up high as he basically, you hear him say, "I channel the power of Iobadai into my weapon." And he's also going to declare a smite on you, but I don't think that's going to work because you're good aligned.
Yeah, he's good aligned, so.
I'm neutral.
Oh, you're new. All right, well, you're still not evil, so he's going to declare smite evil on you, which is not going to work, sadly. And then he's going to use Inheritor's Smite on you, which doesn't have an alignment requirement. Cool.
Oh, no.
All right. So now he is going to full attack you, and he has a very large bonus to hit right now.
And you have a very low AC.
I have a very low AC, so it's likely he's going to hit me this time.
Longsword, mace.
Yeah,
they all hit.
All hit. Yeah, okay.
The only way he'll the natural one.
Alright, so 1d8 plus 5, 1d8 plus 5, 1d8 plus 5. Alright, take 19, 22, 22, 23. Take 25 points of damage. As he basically full
25?
attacks you with his magical longsword. You don't take any additional damage from silver weapons, right?
Nope.
Alright, at which point he then says, Iobadai shall stabilize me, and he is going to touch himself to heal 2 points of damage.
Ah, shit. He
It's
can.
effective.
All right, Caius, you back?
Yes.
All right, cool. You're staring down a gravity elemental. What do?
All right. So I look to my left. Do I see any windows?
Absolutely.
All right. So first thing I'm doing is diving towards that first closest window I see into
All right,
the
so you're just
building to my
diving
left.
into the building to your left.
Yes.
All right, you roll me a acrobatics check to jump through a window. DC 10.
My skill mod is 18, so can I just
Oh
automatically
yeah,
do it?
no check required. Cool. All right, so that building
Alright,
you
great.
jumped into is a house. So you jump into the middle of a bungalow. There's a terrified family in there.
I'm not looking for anything or worried about the family. I'm literally just trying to get away from the elemental and looking for. So basically, I'm double moving. I'm looking for another window to jump out of to get to the
There
other
are
side
windows
of
on the
other
upper
street.
floor. All right, so you just want to jump out on the other side of the building?
Yes.
All right, easily. So you jump into the building, you roll through, you jump out the other side of the window, and I believe that's your turn.
Yeah, I figured that's a double move.
Yeah, Ruthgar stabs the shit out of Tobias. Devin, you're kind of underneath Tobias at the moment. What would you like to do?
Devin is going to. Let's see.
Again,
He's got a
sorry
decent
everybody else
AC.
who just has to sit out of this fight right now. This is kind of why I wanted all of you here.
We're in the sun right now, right?
You are currently in the sun, yes.
So
Actually,
he's
no,
gonna have.
actually, no, you're
No, it's
not
heavy
because
rain,
rain.
right?
Yeah, heavy rain.
Yeah.
Oh, damn it. Okay.
So again, remember it's
Bummer.
neg 6 to perception, neg 6 to ranged attacks, and no real open flame.
Okay. So I guess at this point, Devin is gonna spit at Ruthgar.
Devin's gonna spit. All right, so roll me a ranged attack for Devin, but -6 because of the heavy rain.
-6. Dang it. Okay, so it's really a
Wait.
-1.
Which spit are you doing? The actual damage one or the fort save one?
I thought it was a fort save, to be honest.
I thought you had 2 different spits.
I think I've only ever had one.
That's why I was asking, because I'm pretty sure you only have the fort save one, but you might have a ranged attack one.
Let me go look up your alpaca again. Sorry.
Yeah.
And your alpaca.
I wanted to ask because I remembered he had the fort save one. Or
Here, I'll put what I got on my character sheet for Devin.
Yeah, once per hour can spit its foul something. Creature must succeed at a fort save. Yeah, it's not a roll to hit. I remember this one. All
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
All right, so he has to roll a fort save to avoid getting. Yeah. However, he is in fact a paladin, so he has quite a good fort save.
Natural
Damn.
one. Natural
So he
one.
rolls an 18 to save.
I think so. It wasn't a 13, but I think that passes. I think it was 16.
Yeah,
if I remember
so
right.
you spit at him. He wipes it away as he screams, "Heretic! You will all burn for what you have done." This creature is how much weight can it pick up? Can lift with its telekinesis. Wield. Functions like the reverse gravity spell. Caster level equal to hit die. Alright, so how much can you pick up with that much telekinesis? It is 25 pounds per caster level. So 25 times 10 is 250 pounds. Okay, cool. Alright, so it can't pick up a house, unfortunately. But it is going to go... we're getting to that, don't worry.
Yep, just wanted to ask.
And so yeah, you're gonna see this giant tornado of a black hole start making its way over to Caius. As it does so, it grabs a nearby chimney and throws it at you.
Come on, roll low. Roll low.
26 to hit you, Caius.
Jesus Christ.
I'm assuming that's a hit.
Oh, gods.
Alright, take 8 damage. You're hit in the face by a gravitationally controlled chimney. Tobias.
I am gonna full attack Ruthgar.
Alright, I think...
Oh, and I'm gonna do a power attack as I do this as well.
Alright, you have more than one attack, or...?
Do I? Maybe I don't.
Okay, otherwise it's just a single attack.
He's in the buffalo.
Okay, I think as a buffalo, I only have one attack, to be fair.
All right,
So
yeah,
I guess
so-
I'll do a buffalo.
If you want a power attack, it is -2 to hit for +6 to damage.
Okay, so I'll do my -2 to hit, which is currently a +15, so +13. 29 to hit. Holy crap.
That hits Ruthgar.
Okay,
What's
so
the
it's
power?
a 2d6 +10, but it's really a +16 now, right?
Yep, you're getting +6 to damage from your power attack.
24 damage.
Oh boy, alright, 24 damage. Let me add all that in. So again, as a bison, you have a single very powerful attack, or as a goat, rather, you have a very powerful attack. You smash him in the head, and, what is... alright, so he is still alive, hilariously enough.
Oh god.
You smash him in the face.
45 damage in 2 hits, man.
Yeah,
He did
do
heal
a
up 2
lot of
HP.
damage. Alright,
So 43 damage, technically, because he healed up 2.
Kathy is going to, oh yeah, she can, no, can she, oh yeah, so Kathy pulls out a scroll, she, then starts reading that, oh no, wait, fuck, that wouldn't work, actually, no, that's called, Kathy wouldn't know that unless she made a perception check. What's Kathy's perception? Her perception is 7.
On roll high, Kathy.
20 plus 7. 15 versus his sleight of hand, which is what? Oh, damn.
Because...
Damn, he's good at concealing that.
Oh no.
Do 13.
Oh,
shit.
Nope.
Alright, so what happens is Kathy pulls out a scroll. She begins reading that scroll. However, as an immediate action, Ruthgar pulls out his mace and basically aims it at Kathy, zapping the scroll out. Actually, no, he has to roll a dispel check to pull that off.
Oh my god.
23, yeah, that would be a CR1 spell. So what's called Kathy starts reading a spell. However, Ruthgar's mace kind of responds to this, zaps the scroll out of Kathy's hand, at which point you see the mace in his hand just start glowing a sickly blue color. And he says, "No healing the enemies of Iomadai." Caius. He has a mace that can counterspell, yes.
Okay, so question. If I wanted to kneel and like slap my hand on the ground, would that count as like a standard or move action?
Define slap your hand on the ground.
So I'm basically being dramatic. So
All right, it's a free action if you want to be dramatic.
All right. Yeah, so yeah, I'm basically being dramatic. So Caius takes a knee and slaps his hand on the ground before him, and he spends his last hero point calling to Gazre.
The hero points are not I win buttons, man.
Well, okay, let's see how you feel about what I'm gonna do with it.
All right.
It's up to you. If you don't want me to use it, then I'll do something else.
No, give me a pitch.
All right, cool. So, Caius takes a knee, slaps his hand on the ground, and calls the Gazre and the rain around him, and just what's the word I'm looking for? Just claims fealty to all of Gazre's ways, and I give you my soul to protect me in the next move that I make. And then, as I say that, I am going to run past this elemental 50 feet to here.
Caius, are you currently wearing boots?
Oh, Caius doesn't wear anything on his feet.
All right. Well, what was it? Yeah. So you pray to Gazre to keep you safe. As you run past it, you see the thing, what's called, you spend a hero point, you see this giant monster come down to just smack you in the face, and for the last 5 seconds, you teleport.
Oh shit!
And Caius, you find
Where
around
this
your
time?
feet a very familiar set of anklets that Tarek has,
Oh my god!
Oh shit.
formed out of the rainwater.
Oh, that's awesome.
And then I end up where I am right now.
Oh yeah, they basically form out of water on your feet. But I believe that's your
Awesome.
last
Now-
hero point, so
That's totally fair. Now, does that still leave me standard action?
absolutely it does.
Yeah. Okay. Perfect. I am going to, instead of using a standard action, sprint towards Ruthgar and literally just run through him.
Alright,
That's it.
charging him would be a standard action though, but you can get next to him.
Okay, fair enough.
Alright, Ruthgar continues swinging at Tobias. As a swift action again, he is going to touch himself to heal 4 points of damage. Oh no, wait, his sword. Alright, but even as he heals himself for 4 points of damage, you see him healing himself for significantly more than that, as his sword reacts to his healing powers.
Oh no.
At which point, he turns around. He's a paladin. It's called Lay on Hands, and I'm making a joke. As he turns around, he sees Caius and he yells, "You!" And, of course, he full attacks Caius, though he does not have his Inheritor Smite for this one.
Okay, come on, come on. Both
19, 6, and 19. Assuming those all miss.
What was that? 19, 6, and what?
19, 6, and
AC's
19.
20.
Okay,
Yeah, I
yeah,
know.
so let's call he swings his sword at you through the rain, and the defending scimitar in your hand deflects 2 of those blows. As you see the old paladin just be like, "No! I kill them!" Devin?
Can Devin actually attack from here? Because Tobias is so big.
He can move next to Tobias.
He's gonna do that, and he's gonna full attack with his or can he? No, he can't full attack.
He
with
moved,
can
so he can make a single attack.
He'll make a single attack.
Alright, roll me a hoof damage. You get +2 to hit because you're flanking.
Plus 9. 25.
25 hits Ruthgar.
All right, so it's a 1d6 plus his strength with a C. So /roll 1d6 plus 3. 8 damage.
Alright, you hoof him in the face for 8 damage. That basically negates his heal.
Boom.
Alright, anything else Devin does?
That's about it.
Alright. Declaring a charge is a full round action, unfortunately, sadly. Speaking of declaring charges, though.
Oh no.
Declares a charge.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh boy.
As the giant gravity elemental slams into Caius.
Oh, no.
And +2 from the charge.
come on, natural one.
36 to hit
Holy
Caius.
shit.
Alright, just making sure. Alright, so how much damage does he normally do on a punch? It is
boy.
multiple windows open. It's 1d8 plus 6. Alright, so take 13 damage, and then roll me a fortitude save to not get pulled into the gravity well.
Come on, come on, come on, come on.
14. Caius, boom! You stick to this thing like a magnet.
Oh no.
You are essentially considered grappled.
Okay, okay.
You feel it, like, grabbing at you and, like, slowly trying to, like, crush you into atoms.
Woo!
Tobias. You
I will
you see
attack.
a very bloody Ruthgar scream, Look at the might of Iomadai!
I will attack again with a power attack.
Roll to power attack.
Holy
Oh!
shit, 32. I am loving this barbarian rage goat.
32 hits!
All right, so it's a d20 plus Oh wait, that's not 2d
2d6 plus 16.
plus. Okay, I felt that was too much. 2d6 plus 16, 23 damage.
Jesus fuck. Alright.
That's a lot of damage.
Alright, how does Tobias kill this major villain that he's never met before?
I feel like because he's an old man, he's gonna like knock him down, like you see those videos of those goats just checking those little kids, and just knock him on the ground, and his head's gonna hit the pavement.
Is he actually killing for the kill or just to
Oh, he's just knocking to knock the crap out of him.
Remember, you're raging.
Oh, feel like an angry goat. Yeah, let's. He's gonna chuck him right in the stomach to knock him out.
All right, you see, his body slit there at a giant air of, and yeah, now the creature is uncontrolled. So Kathy is gonna run over here.
Oh no!
Pull out what's it called? Pull out another scroll, and again try to cast it on Tobias. This time it's gonna work. Tobias, you feel her pouring unholy water on your fur. You have fast healing 1 for the next 10 rounds.
Oh.
How does that work?
You heal 1 point of damage at the start of your turn for the next 10 rounds.
Ah, got it.
So you can keep track of that with this if you want.
Oh.
And I have 3 more rounds of rage.
Yep.
Shit. That's not good. That thing didn't poof. I was hoping it would poof.
All right, Caius.
Yeah, I thought he'd poof after that.
You are currently grappled. Are you aware what that means?
I am aware of what that means, but I'm not aware of what that means with a gravity element.
All right, well, you still have the same options you normally do when you are in a grapple. So again, you can try and break out. You can try and
take control.
You can try and take control. That might be difficult, but you can certainly try. You can do anything that doesn't require 2 hands, or you can try and move the grapple around. Or you can just punch him. Punching him is also an option. So again, you feel yourself being ripped apart at the atomic level.
Yeah, I don't have any key points because I spent them all on running. I'm going to try to disengage the grapple.
Alright, so this is either a grapple check or an escape artist check.
Come on, Caius.
Give me a second to decide. I think it's the same.
Oh god.
It might be hard to get away from a literal gravity field, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, that is totally fair, but considering my options...
Yep.
If you can beat it CMD, it's a very high check.
Yeah, I know.
It's possible with
I would assume.
20. Boy.
So, before I actually try to break out of the grapple, I'm going to look back at Tobias. Is Gothi there too?
Yes, but Gothi is fainted from fright.
Oh, okay. So, well, I'm gonna look back at my goat friend and just be like, "Been a ride," and try to break the grapple.
All right, roll me CMB.
Come on.
27. That will not beat his CMD.
Oh!
Holy crap.
You pull yourself against this creature, but again, it's like the literal embodiment of a black hole. You find it is almost impossible to break its grasp. He is unconscious. Devon. Tobias,
Let's see, I've already tried to spit.
You could probably get the heck out of here. You want to leave Caius to his fate, or you can try and save him.
I feel like Devin is going to try to grab Caius and pull him out.
All right, so again, this is a CMB check.
Come on.
So my Devin CMB is CMD or CMB?
Combat maneuver bonus. D
bonus,
is your defense.
plus 8.
Come
okay.
on.
Plus 8.
Doesn't work. You grab Caius, you're pulling him off. Again, it's like pulling a really hard magnet off a refrigerator. This
That's
thing,
still possible.
Now that it has someone inside the gravity field, Caius, roll me a fort save to avoid getting crushed.
Oh god. Come on.
Oh!
Alright, you are not crushed. And can you also roll me a 1d100, please?
What?
To see if something else happens.
Oh,
I don't like this. I don't like this. Oh.
Okay,
that's-
nothing happens.
Oh,
Cool.
thank God.
On its turn, it's going to see Devin there, and it is going to provoke an attack of opportunity. Actually, no, this would provoke an attack of opportunity from both of you because you're large-sized, as it attempts to use a spell.
A spell.
So I
Yep.
get to attack?
Yep, so you get an attack of opportunity.
Is he still?
All
doing
right, so this is
power
going to be
attack?
Devin's.
This is not a power attack because you didn't declare it last round. Actually,
You
no,
did?
you did declare it
Alright.
last round, so this is totally a power attack.
Devin got a 20.
So that was Devin's. 25 for Devin.
On 25 versus this thing's AC, 25 hits.
Okay, let's do Devin's damage then. D20 plus. Oh wait, no, it's a D6 plus 3. So 9 damage with Devin,
Alright, this thing takes 9 points of damage.
and then it's a power attack was a -2, so it's a
Minus
13,
2
right?
for
So
plus
roll
6, yep.
plus 13, 24.
24 hits.
Tobias.
Oh, it's a hit.
Okay,
2d6 plus 16.
so it's 2d6 plus 16, so 22 damage for Tobias.
Alright,
Damn.
now it has to make a concentration check of
Twice.
DC. Yeah, it has to make 2 concentration checks. Actually, get this off, and its bonus concentration checks is plus 13. Alright, so
Come on.
do.
Bad rolls. Bad rolls. Come on,
Alright.
Eric. Just save y'all.
That will make against Devin. Then it rolls against you, and it would be 10 plus the DC, so it would be a DC 32, and it rolls a 30, so it fucks up. Alright,
Oh
so
my
basically you see it like trying to do some sort of magic towards Devin. You can roll me a spellcraft check if you want to identify it, but you bite its hand, air quotes, and prevent it.
Killer.
Alright, and I believe you're out of rage now.
All right.
Oh, he shouldn't be.
Oh no, do you
You
have
out?
one more round, or?
He should have 3 more rounds.
Oh yeah, because, yeah, sorry, I'm counting incorrectly.
All right. So now I get 1 HP healed.
Yep, you are being healed by a spell.
All right. So I have a 58 health. I am going to try to pull Caius out of the tornado.
CMB.
As CMB is plus 14 now with my everything. 27.
27. That is a failure.
Wait.
Whoa.
Oh, that's right.
This thing is a giant gravity elemental. This thing is the highest CMD of literally anything I've ever thrown at you. He is stuck in there.
Fuck, Tarek isn't there. Otherwise, I would probably be trying to help.
Not 56, but it's definitely closer to 50 than it is to 30.
Yeah. So only a natural 20 could save us at this point. If even that.
Possibly.
I knew if I got a 20, I wouldn't hit it with that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
This thing
Yeah,
is
34.
It's more than 34.
Yeah.
I can't even do it.
I would be trying to help if I wasn't in training.
Kathy will yell at actually no, Tobias is raging. So
I got 2 more rounds. Yep, 2 more rounds.
Kathy pulls out her longsword in one hand, and in her other hand, she creates a energy of acid and moves 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and is going to try and move to spell combat it. Caius, you're inside of it. What do?
Okay, so disengaging, is that a move action or a standard action?
You can't disengage. You're grappled.
I mean, like trying to break the grapple. Sorry.
It's a standard action. Try and break the grapple.
Okay. So, Caius is going to scream, "It's just a dream! It's just a dream! Anthony, just wake up! It's just a dream!" His fists are going to ignite, and he's going to punch himself in the chest with an inflamed fist.
You're gonna punch yourself? All right. Do you try and
Yes.
dodge?
No, I'm trying to quote-unquote kill myself in a dream.
Oh shit! All right. Roll damage against yourself.
It's not a coup de grace, though. So
Not a
that's
coup
good.
de grace. You're just punching yourself.
Yeah, don't die on us, Caius. Tarek isn't there to save your life. And I've got to go through my other game in this bit.
All right, I'm sorry, Tarek. I
Um,
didn't mean this to
it's-
carry on.
No, you're good.
It's a flaming fist, so I get the
Yeah,
D6
the extra
as
D6.
well, right?
Yep.
Yeah, like, I'll be signing off. Y'all finish this. Do not die on me.
Feel free to check the VOD later.
Ugh. Good luck, y'all.
All right, Caius
Well-
punches
Goodbye.
himself. Devin.
We may.
Let's see. Devin is going to full attack the void, I guess.
So 2 hooves.
2 hooves. Yeah.
What's a hoof?
+7. 25.
Hit.
20 plus 7, and
You
I
forgot the
the
slash.
27.
Natural
man.
20. All right, roll to confirm.
Oh, is that a crit?
Roll to confirm crit.
20 plus 7 again.
Does
Ah,
not
now.
confirm, but you still do damage.
Okay, so slash roll 1d6 plus 3. So a 5
All right, 5 damage.
and a 4. So 9
4.
damage total.
Got it. His turn. He's going to attempt to crush Caius, so Caius fort save. All right, that'll do it. And can you roll me another D100? Okay, nothing happens. And it is going to full attack Tobias. Actually, no, it's going to realize its mistake upon doing that. It's going to take a step back, full out one of its pseudopods towards Devin, and Devin's going to need to roll a... What save is it? It's a... This thing's for... object. Hold on, let me... Here, you can hurl one object or creature per caster level within range of each other. You must succeed in an attack roll using base attack bonus plus your intelligence modifier if you are a wizard. Alright, how much does Devin weigh?
Devin weighs... I don't know if I've updated this. So he was 160 and then he became large.
So times 8.
160 times 8. Let's see. 160 times 8. 1,200 pounds?
Oh, 1,200 exactly?
1,280.
Yep, that's just under his limit. Cool. Devin, roll me a will save.
Oh boy. Alright. We'll save. Let's see. 3 slash roll 1d20 plus 3. He's got a 19.
What is the save against this? Its saving throw is DC 20. Oh boy. Alright. So you see this giant elemental, like, gesture to Devin, and Devin, I don't know how Devin would react to this, but Devin slowly starts going up. He starts floating upward, and the speed at which he's going up starts to get faster. And until this thing just suddenly, like, grasps its tendril, and Devin is thrown 200 feet in the air. 20 feet per caster level.
Damn.
So Devin is currently 200 feet in the air. I mean, let me get back to that on his turn. But yeah, Tobias, you see this thing do weird magic to Devin, and Devin is now in the sky.
So seeing this, I think he's still raging. So I'm just gonna go. Can I attack him again?
Absolutely, you can.
And I'm gonna power attack.
Okay, throw in the power. Natural 20.
Oh, that's
Roll.
a natural 20.
Roll to confirm crit.
Is that a confirm?
Crit confirmed.
I've never critted before. Okay, I don't even know what I do.
It's a natural attack, so it does double damage to everything, and yes, that includes the power attack.
So that's a 4d6 plus... Is that right? 4d6 plus 32?
Yep.
You know what? About time for throwing Devin. Oh, you got a 1 in there. That's a 42 damage, though.
Alright, 42 damage. Jesus Christ. How much hit points does this thing have? It is still alive. This thing had way more hit points than Ruthgar did. Alright. So again, it does have a little... Actually, no, you're using a blunt... Are you using a bite or are you using a ram attack?
It says it's a gore attack.
Gore. Okay, so gores deal bludgeoning damage. Okay, yeah. So you're figuring it still has some sort of resistance against your attacks, but you're still hitting it very hard. Kathy is going to run over next to it, and she is going to try and spell strike it. She is going to. I'm echoing through somebody. I don't know who. So she swings her sword and gets a 15. Hold on, let me mute Tarek because he's echoing through to everybody. But all right, yeah. So she swings at Tarek. It's called Kathy. Pulls out a magic sword, tries to swing at the elemental, doesn't work. Caius. Caius, you still there? Caius. All right, you're
Just
muted.
unlocking my phone.
Yeah, no worries.
Yeah, I was just unlocking my phone. Okay. Yeah. So Anthony's gonna do the exact same thing he did last time. He's just gonna scream to himself, "It's just a dream. It's just a dream," and he's gonna punch himself again.
All right, roll to punch yourself again. Roll damage on yourself. A lot of this is happening to the character with the really strong unarmed damage. It's great. Alright, guys, take 12 damage. Devin, you're 200 feet in the air, and then you start falling. What do?
So Tobias is technically underneath Devin.
Yes.
Does that mean he can cushion him?
Possibly. Unless Devin has something else he can do.
Is there anything else he could do? Could he use his pristine wool as a cushion from fall damage?
From 200 feet?
I'm grasping at straws here.
All right, I'll let you knock off 10 feet of fall damage with the wool. And if you want to dedicate your turn to catching him, you certainly can. But he is now going to start falling.
Okay, I'll dedicate a turn to catch him.
Okay, that would be your turn though.
Okay.
All right, this thing, Caius fort save. All right, ooh boy, all right. That's a failure. So you feel yourself being like crushed into a million pieces inside this thing. Take 16 damage and roll me as flat 1d20 now. All right, you're at 0?
Oh.
5. All right, so it's been 3 rounds. Oh shit! Hold on. It would be no. Hold on.
Wait, Caius can't be at 0. You haven't taken any damage yet.
He's taken a ton of damage.
Has he?
It is. Hold on. Let me read this. Does cumulative mean it doubles every round, or does it mean that it just adds on top of each other? Adds. All right, so has it been 5 rounds? You've been inside there?
No.
All right, it's been 4 rounds. All right, so nothing happens. Tobias, you're sitting there.
I guess Tobias
Devin?
is gonna catch Devin. Yeah.
All right. Actually, Kathy will say to Tobias as he's doing that, "You focus on the big thing. I'll catch the giant. I'll catch this thing."
Okay, so can I attack then?
If you're willing to trust her.
I think I'm willing to trust Kathy. I mean that's Kathy's bay, so.
All right.
All right, so I'll full attack or power attack.
All
19?
right. 19 is hit on the nose.
Ooh, barely. Okay, so slash roll 2d6 plus 16, right? No, that's not right, is it? What have I been rolling this whole time? D6
2d6 plus 16 if you're power attacking.
Oh, it is 16. Okay, I thought that was too much. Okay. And this is my last rage.
It's because you're power attacking. 21.
21 damage.
All right, well, it had 100 hit points, so how the hell are you killing this thing, Tobias?
I am going to run like right through it and squish all the wind away from it.
As it does, everyone within 10 feet of this thing, please roll me a fort save.
Uh-oh.
As it explodes in this rather gravitational wave. And also
Now
roll me
is
a
Devin
d20.
within 10 feet being in the air?
Devin is still falling. Caius, you're fine.
Whoops. Okay, that was wrong.
Tobias is failing.
So that I did a +1. My fort save should be +11. So add 10. So 15.
15 is still a fail, unfortunately.
Damn. Okay, so I failed.
Alright, hold on. I'm trying to get Kathy's fort save. Her fort save is +5. Alright.
Does Devin need one?
Devin doesn't need one. So Tobias, you feel yourself being hit by this like wave of gravitational energy as it dissipates, and roll me a flat d20.
7.
Oh, you're 2 off from fun stuff happening. But nope, nothing happens as it is destroyed. And yeah, so I think that's where we're going to call session, with the Ruthgar laying dead on the floor, a destroyed gravity elemental, and you're going to see a bleeding out Caius. As, oh yeah, Kathy has to catch the falling... has to catch the falling
alpaca.
Falling alpaca. All right. It's still, the alpaca might still take a bunch of damage, but Kathy will attempt to fail to catch it. At which point, the alpaca lands on top of. At which point, the alpaca lands on top of the furry goat. I'm gonna half your falling damage from handing on top of a furry goat, but this is still a shit ton of damage. Alpaca takes 32 damage from the impact.
Oh my god, he's got 3 health left. All right.
Survived! Again, that would have been 20 d6 if he just landed on the pavement.
Oh, Jesus. Okay. Let's see, how do I update that? Okay,
Caius,
he's
if
got
you'd
3
prefer to
health.
be dead, that can be arranged. Alright.
Alright, so I'm going to stop raging because I ran out, and I'm going to, I guess, turn back into a human.
Indeed. And I think this might be a good place to call session, because we missed Gothy and we missed Tarek. Unless you guys want to keep going.
No, I'm going to end here.
Yeah, it seems like a good place. Anywho, so sorry if didn't get a whole lot of energy out of everybody. Sorry, Frederick and Raza, if this wasn't nearly as spotlighted as you wanted it to be, but things happen, and I'm not fully in control of them.
It's fine, it's fine.
I hope you still had fun regardless.
No, I had fun, yeah.
Hey, if anything,
Well, I cancel out all.
the majority of us are all in the same place now, so we can use the turn of session to our benefit for next week.
There you go.
Yeah, true, yeah.
So I'll talk to you guys there. Have fun.
And
I look
TTYL?
forward to you guys figuring out. I look forward to you guys figuring out what's wrong with me.
I'm glad you're enjoying this cursed, Caius.
Oh, it's great.
TTYL.
I'm gonna play it as long as I can.
Awesome.
Yeah, I had fun.
See you guys later.
See you guys later.
Fun, yeah.